You know the deal. Alrighty, folks. See what we can get into today. See if we can get into some predecessor today. Hopped into some brawls in the middle of the day here. Just trying some different stuff out. Just goobering around. Really had some interesting ones in there as well. I wanted to go look and see if what did I have in that Scarlet solo lane game. Okay, I did go Idrisil. I did not end up going for transference value off of it, but I did go Idrisil. Okay, I was curious about that. Tier list out, new hero tier list out. Link to the chat. I just checked, made sure the link worked. The link worked. It did. See what our daily dupe core holds. An uncommon banner. At least it's not a dupe. Let's see what kind of poll we want to put up today. Let's do strongest new eternal because that's going to be the next thing on my docket. And we'll probably get, I think there's about two, I don't know, there's probably, it really could go any way. It really depends on what people main, probably. Will be depending on what they say is the strongest here. But I'll put all four options up. Good old pillow. Boom. Let's put these up. Start the poll, start the poll. Strongest new Eternal? If I had to pick, I would probably be saying Nell. I think it's the most universally valuable. I think the other ones are really so niche that it's almost hard to get enough out of them for it to be worth it. We're looking at some point today to try out a solo lane, some solo lane Mourn action. %2 total and 2 ability haste. Stacks up to 4 times. So that's 8 per person. 40 haste. 40 haste for 5 seconds and 40% total attack speed for 5 seconds. If you hit Mourn ult, you grab 25 ult haste with it. You have to, in order to make it work. I think it could be pretty ridiculous in solo lane. I'm tempted to test it just in a practice versus AI, but we should be able to get an actual game in here at some point and get solo lane more, and we'll see. We'll see. Likely be able to, no problem, but do have the coffee ready here, but we're finishing off the blue can of water before the coffee. Hopefully we're going to get in some decent games today. Brawl's been fun, man. Double XP, part of the double XP weekend is multiple hero picks in Brawl. We saw some of that on stream yesterday. And saw some of it today as well in my midday little Brawl run. It was quite fun. Interested in FaZe. I think Richter's in a really good spot still. Tank Narb just seems like you're at a disadvantage because it's like, why am I not playing Tank Mourn, you know? I'll go with a warm-up game on Rick. I think I like a nice warm-up game on Rick. I don't know if I even care to run Nell, though. I haven't run it at him on support yet. Could build Resonant Repair. Yeah, they're going to have a lot of CC. Patina wouldn't be bad to get around the map faster. We'll go Wanton Warden. Yeah, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Okay. Are we gonna probably pick Drongo and Drongo? Yeah. That's what I would do as well. Debating if we want to go big health. We probably also want to go some other anti-CC tech. They have Drongo and Legion though. What is it, Legion mid? I feel like we've seen some Legion mids. We've seen more Skylar and Sparrow mids and stuff like that, but Legion mid. Kai solo for their team. The first item debate, though, is the rooster outside going crazy. What's our first item take here? Probably, I mean, Hexbound would not be bad. I mean, I don't think I go wrong with Hexbound. Don't think I go wrong. I think we go Hexbound into... Could go into Dynamo, could go into probably a Fizz Armor item, most likely. Would be my preferred here. Or I could go Remnant of Renewal or something crazy like that, but... could go into Transference. But I'm not Idrisil. I still get pretty good value out of it, though. I think I'd like health items, though. I think I'd like health items to get something out of that Minor Blessing, too. Could also go, could go the T2, could go Hexbound into the T2, the physical side of Frostguard. That would be pretty strong early. It's a good early start on our solo. Weld Kai versus Tank Scarlet. I feel like Tank Scarlet's going to have a pretty tough time. I feel like Tank Scarlet has a tough time there. Wukong gets over there to him. She has the double heal. They don't. Oh, we don't hit level 3. So they try to out-trade us while while they're level 3 and we're not. I guess they're just clearing faster. Okay, I'm gonna stick that as long as I can for him, in case we're able to get the kill. And we were gonna get the kill if Drongo didn't blink, I believe. At least we get Spirit Locket. I guess Transference is pretty tempting, but that Fizz side of Frostguard is so good. The Fizz side could go anti-heal as well. Should go straight for Tainted Guard. Probably should go straight for Tainted Guard. These guys are going to have a lot of healing in lane. Yeah, that's probably the tech. I wish it gave like 10 haste or just a reasonable haste number instead of 8 haste or whatever, but just kind of, I get it. I get it. God, is that Scarlet just going to give up on playing solo lane? Probably. We don't need to take that fight. He's level 5. I'm still leveling the electrocute. If I have to transition into dealing damage or whatever, it's just my best value. Well, Drongo got rewound through his blink. I watched it happen, or he died on the backside of his blink. Is also possible, but yeah. He blinked there and died during it, it looked like. Unfort. Doing some more damage number testing. Fist of Razul actually keeps up with augmentation pretty well. Dude, Fist of Razul is insane. Fist of Razul is so good. Fist of Razul is so good, man. So consistent. They already got this. 20 haste on it towards the beginning of the game is really nice. Don't see it with the Weld Eternal. Yeah, it's pretty... You really have to... If you're going to take Weld, you kind of have to build around it is the problem. Nice tier list. Hey, what's going on, Manny? I saw you commented right before I went live. No, I think if I was voting in it, I would probably say Nell. It just is the most consistent for me. Weld seems good, but it's really not that great. Some heroes make good use of it, though. I think Twin Blast right now is pretty insane with on-hit. Yeah, but Nell is just so crazy, man. It's like, come on, man. Fist also has the second most HP. It's a great item. It's incredibly strong, dude. It has 20 haste on it. Like, what's the total list of items that have 20 haste? What, 5 items? Maybe? 4 items? Something like that? Time Warp has 25 now. Yeah, it's like getting 20 haste that early and then getting a heal and getting a damage boost and getting minion bonus damage. Like, it's just such a strong item, man. Pillow health build, augmentation basilisk. Pillow is until I'm have seen otherwise, Pillow's overrated as hell, man. I don't think there's really no reason to be taking Pillow. If you're gonna dedicate to being a full support, then yeah, Pillow can get you some good Pillow tech if you're like a tank support that wants to do damage added type stuff. But overall, it's, you know, I think it's just overrated. You know, percent bonus damage and percent damage reduction is definitely nice, but you have to go out of your way to get it stacked. Best tank damage, Fire Blossom. Yeah, Fire Blossom Fist. Elefrost, the last couple times though I've built Elefrost and it's been incredibly strong for me first item. I don't think my Drongo's really doing that much damage yet. He gets revived anyway. He made it out, he made it out. Forced Insult. I mean, Fist does more damage than both LA and oh yeah, I just read that. Yeah, I mean, and it's not too surprising. I think I wanted to go tier 2, we're probably better off just going Tainted. Yeah, he was pressured out as well. He'd have been out of mana for a while there. This other Drongo's going Alk. Oh my gosh. The other Drongo went Soul Chalice Alkrod. Holy. Grenade heal. I guess he's getting massive grenade heal. Yeah, we need anti-heal immediately. We need Tainted. We need Tainted here immediately. Get Tainted on. We already have Crest Evolve. I should have just waited last time maybe, but... Alright, well, Crunch has already got 6 kills. That's probably not good. Oh. It's going Mind Razor third. Yeah, I mean, that kind of makes sense. Please tell me that we kill him, dude! What is my Drongo doing? Who is my Drongo shooting? I'm doing everything I can to try to leave the kill for him. He's one hit for that long and Drongo doesn't get anything to him. It is kind of crazy. This Legion jumped into a wave of minions there, still gets the kill. And for it has Malady proc. We'll go Sanct because We'll go Sanct because I probably build Transference this game. Hexbound Perfection. The Hexbound, hey, I got plenty of mana. Into this comp, Hexbound's really strong. Tainted's going to be really good too. We need to get it going. I mean, I'm going back in there and taking that out. Kai's coming at me, but what does it matter? He's, you know, not the jungle here. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, that's not fine. Ah, they go for Drongo. Dang. Yeah, I mean, I think we've just lost this one. I don't know what's going on. My Drongo should be dealing way more damage. I've been giving him good pulls. I've been giving him good peel. And that's only his second death, but he was pretty disappointing in that last engage as well. This Crunch is cooking. This Crunch is cooking with the Volcanica. Second. It's just like, I don't know, my Drongo just doesn't get it, I guess, I don't know. Like, their Drongo goes Soul Chalice, Alcrod, Mind Razor. If we're going to out-damage him, it needed to be already. We're now it's too late. Right? Now my Drongo, like, yeah, he can't do it. Aw. Now he's just not going to do it. Yeah. This one's wrapped. Unfort, man. Unfort. Crunch plays well, and my Drongo struggles. It's a good combination for losing. And our first one on here. I mean, he deserved that one, huh? Yeah. No bank. That wasn't even a bank proc. He was literally just low enough to die there. Yep. And Crunch gets the double. Yeah. Yep. Yep. No need, folks. No need to fight it out. We don't have it. We simply don't have it. We simply do not have it. Yes. Hits the revive. Oh, I can force revives all day long. I can force revives all day long, but dude, I can't. I don't have any damage on my team. I don't know what's going on here. I've got an Iggy who's losing to a mid lane Legion. I've got a solo lane Scarlet who's throwing by building tank. And their Drongo, despite building 2 stacking items, is out damaging my Drongo. So, yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. I mean, I'm not trying to carry as support Rick. Why they wouldn't have a ward there. I can wait for Tainted. I can wait for Tainted. Or till the next. We're really just waiting till the next surrender, but we can hang out. We can hang out until we get Tainted. I mean, this is unfortunate. Why is Drongo back twice since I... Oh no, one of them was a death. One of them was a death. He's gonna die here. Yeah. I mean, it's just, it's embarrassing, dude. It's embarrassing, man. Like, why, dude? Why, man? Why, dude? Like, why, man? Why, man? And why did he watch them pick Drongo and then said, you know what, I can pick Drongo and beat him? Runation would counter Alcrod Drongo, yeah. Runation would definitely cook. I can't really, it's not really worth it for me to go Claw of Hermes, right? But Runation would be good. And Drongo would benefit from it in the mirror match pretty well. He goes rad rounds, but... Drongo's just out of here. Disappointing, man, disappointing. Hopefully he's like a better Rivals player or something. I don't know. Maybe he's just having a bad game. I thought I played a pretty decent support performance there at the beginning. I mean, he went a much easier build, without building two. I mean, he went Lightning Hawk. He went the sweatiest carry item in the game, first item. And, struggling this bad. It's not the build's fault. Why did he just ward the middle of flame? Oh, Kai's over here. Drongo doesn't react, I guess. Okay. Okay, shotgunned off. Interesting, though. Zinx jumps mid. And we can surrender in 1 minute. Anything beats Algrod truck. Oh, man. You would think that just about anything beats out Drongo, but we're just gonna let them have their second fang here before, or their third fang before we surrender if they want it. Yeah. They can have. I mean, I wasn't even gonna go. I didn't have a ward anyway, but sorry, Drongo. This one's over, man. I would come out there and try to help you if this one wasn't over, but this one's over, man. There's nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. I think Transference third, not bad here. Would be tempted also to go, like I said, this Barbed Pauldron side of Frost. At least, if not full, build it, but a 23 haste, I mean, is not bad. I'd probably rather get Dynamo. Probably would rather get Dynamo. Transference is pretty solid, though. Time's up! Ding, ding, ding! 12 kills for the crunch. Jeez. Mid lane getting destroyed. Jeez. Solo lane 1 and 7. Oh, on the new hero. That one hurts. That one hurts, I know. Thought I just let him really good there. Must have just barely missed. This guy must be new. He doesn't know how to surrender is what it... Somebody on our team is too new to know how to surrender, I think. It's either the Scarlet or the Drongo, probably. Yeah, it could be any one of them, I guess. Probably not the Wukong, right? He's at least acting like he's trying to play the game. Oh, sorry, boys. Did not help y'all on that rotate. We'll keep the Legion from entering the fight. Can't believe we don't surrender that, though. Like, what are we... Somebody is so new they don't know where the surrender button is. That's the only thing I could come up with. There's no way. There's no way, man. We're just, like, we literally have players that are too new to know where the surrender button is. Let me go ahead and get pred.gg. Get pred.gg up in preparation to see these guys' stats, because it's a rough one. It's a rough one. Scarlet knows how to make a bad build. Yeah, just build Tainted Guard first item in solo lane with a full tank Scarlet build. She's ahead in farm. Hey, she's ahead in farm. Give her some credit, right? She's ahead in farm. I can't even surrender again, man. Why trap us in this, dude? It's such a waste of time. Like, I can't even get an average Richter support games like experience here. I can't even. There's nothing I can do. Like, can we just get a? Like, oh man. I mean, I can't do anything here. I mean, it's just so over, dude. There's nothing for me to go do. Like, it's we have no one on my team, bar maybe the Wukong, even attempting to play predecessor. This Iggy's lagging. This Iggy's lagging. He's also not behind in farm, which you would hope not as an Iggy, but I've got no one on my team even trying to play the game of predecessor. If y'all didn't want to play predecessor, you could have just loaded up rivals or something. Like, it's predecessor's not the only free game out here, guys. Like, I mean, what are we doing? Like, I mean, hey, Iggy watched a build from someone on YouTube that doesn't know math. He's got entropy second. The Scarlet's probably free balling on that one. I don't think that's a build that's somewhere. Ion Iggy, you don't see it often. Don't see it often. It's probably not that bad. Yeah, it's too late to actually go like damage Richter, Time Warp, or anything. Probably it's just too. They just got their fourth Fang. Like, it's so over. I actually just get one shot here. It took him a minute. It did take him a minute, to be fair. Yeah, the Iggy's lagging around too. He is just a oh, he uses his ult. He uses his ult as an escape method there, I think. That's an interesting one. Marvel Rivals, but Pred is the best looking 3D hero shooter. Does it look better than Rivals? I guess it's a little less cartoony. I mean, both of them are top 50 hero shooters of 2026, I think. I think either way you slice it, Pred and Rivals, right, and Deadlock probably, they're all three solid top 50 hero shooters of 2026. I don't think they fall outside of that list. What's that Pokemon MOBA? What was that Pokemon MOBA? Pokemon Unite? Oh yeah, that's what it was called, Pokemon Unite. That was a classic. Probably has better MOBA balancing than current Pred. The map was more appropriately sized. Entropy second for mana, yeah. I mean, but like, why you're not building entropy second and using the excuse is I want mana when you have we full built Azure Core first item. Like, that's not that doesn't fly anymore. But yeah, generally, and that's why combustion has been such a good first item, right? People love combustion first item because it gives you mana. Entropy just doesn't add damage, man. Like, it adds damage, but not like I've done the testing, I've done the math. It's not nearly as much as Wraith Leggings or something like that. Alright, Miss Goonie needed help. Miss Goonie needed help. It's just like there's no chance that, like, if he builds any item in the game that has flat pin second, he does more damage than entropy. Now, if you want to stay in lane for a long time, I get it, but he was also Ion, so you know, not a big entropy fan yourself, KK. I think entropy's pretty. I think entropy's the best it's ever been right now, but um, before like fifth or sixth item, it adds less than any single flat pin item in the game. Like there's no flat pin item in the game that adds less than what entropy adds until very late game when you have a huge power number. You need to have Ob Crown on too, or else it's gonna be wasted. Entropy without Ob Crown is like you're getting nothing, man. Alright, we can view these guys' Pred.gg profiles from that last game real quick. Alright, let's take a look at... Okay, so my carry is an offlane main. And that was a Plat 1 top of Plat Scarlet, but she had a rough go there. Belly's supposedly pretty bad, but we got a Skylar to work with, so it shouldn't be that hard to work around. If we go Ion, I think I like the idea of Ion here. The XP is not worth anything. Yeah, we'll try Ion out here. What's going on, Frost? I don't like Crown on Iggy Rena. I rarely am picking it up. Iggy's like always had the worst magical scaling in the game as a mage, so there's like no point in building a big power number now. It's more worth it because you can give your turrets a huge health pool. But unless you're building entropy, like I'm not building one without the other. I don't think on either one of them. I'm not building one without the other. If I'm building Ob Crown, I'm building entropy probably on those take damage heroes. And if I'm building entropy, it means I'm building Ob Crown. Or I'm not building either. Right? Most of the time I'm not building either. On those heroes specifically, I'd rather build like health pool sometimes. You go different ways. Depends on what the comp looks like, right? Ion Shinbi. Definitely going to be sweating it up in solo lane with that spam. I probably should build Marshall just to try to... I need anti-heal actually.
That one looks good.
Just go Totem. Just go Totem because we're going to go... Yeah. We're going to go Life Core, so we'll just go Totem first. I think you can always get really good value from Weld and Pillow, but Nell and Tatariel are situationally much stronger. I don't think you always get, well, you get okay value out of Weld on most heroes, but Pillow is, I don't know, man. Maybe it's just what I've seen so far. Maybe it's just my like innate feel of what timers look like, what how fast people cast abilities, and all that like general game sense stuff. I'm not seeing Pillow, man. I'm not seeing it. I am not seeing Pillow, man. Like, yes, there are maybe very niche scenarios where Pillow's going to get crazy value, but it's just, it's few and far between right now from what I've seen. Who's running She's running now, yeah, because of the phase beam. I'm taking all this damage for you, Skylar. I hope you see that. They're trying their hardest to not hit any minions. Okay, there's his blink out. And there's trouble. Ah, he got caught on the wall. He got his sword throw caught on the wall. Good time to back. Had a game yesterday with 6 pillows in it. God, dog, that sounds crazy. Think about the damage reduction. If you position in a fight or go tanky, you're reducing damage dealt to your whole team. Right, so I mean that is super strong. There's great team fight value, but people have blown it way too far out of proportion. Because the range on it, unless you're taking that Minor Blessing 1 to give it 50% more range, the range on it's terrible. People think they're proccing Pillow, and they're not, because they're just not in range. And then people are I think people are blowing out of proportion the solo lane 1v1 Pillow procs and everything. It's like, okay, yes, I can stack up. What does it stack up to? You know, 8%. What is it, 8%? Or I guess is there even a cap? It's just depending on how fast you can cast abilities. Most of the time, you're looking at 6% bonus damage, or 6% reduced damage dealt, 6% more damage taken, something like that. That sounds like a worse Thorax for those solo lane interactions. The only value is the team fight value. And if you don't make it, most games don't even make it to a spot where that matters for the solo laner. So situations like that, people are, it's only up to 4 stacks. So yeah, there's, unless you're proccing it, it's kind of like Nell. Unless you're proccing it on multiple heroes at once, it's not worth it. And unfortunately, it's much harder to proc on multiple heroes at once than Nell. You have to have positioning right in the middle of the fight to get it, or you have to take the Minor Blessing 1 for the additional range, which I think Pillow users should be taking every single time anyway. So, I don't know. That's my take on Pillow. Actually, it's 3 stacks. 4% damage reduction per stack. So yeah, I mean, you get up to 12. Sounds like Thorax to me. In a 1v1, it sounds like a worse Thorax to me. It sounds like a Thorax that you get no Minor Blessings for because you have to take both of your Minor Blessings to make the Major Blessing better. So I don't know. It just doesn't... Supports, it's meant to be for supports. I think there's going to be a lot of supports that get good value. The supports that already play in melee range, right? They're going to get good value out of it, but... everyone else, I don't think it's that good. They're just gonna try to full commit to us here. Skylar held them off pretty good, but nice, nice. Way to play safe enough for us to survive that. Coming through, make sure he secures that.
That one looks
I
good.
think we are going to go into Marshall here.
An enemy tower is under attack.
Why not, right? Can we talk about how crazy Satario is for burst characters? Oh yeah, it's kind of the next step in this meta that they've formed, right? Not even fourth shot. Not even fourth shot, just straight up nuke. But with what they've done for a while now with the meta, right, is just make it super bursty, super CC heavy, you know, 1 CC and you're dead type meta, and then we've just taken that to the extreme with this Satario. You know, and I don't like it, man. I don't think we should. We know we've had a meta for a while where you build Crix and there's no counter to it. You build Crix and there's nothing I can do to stop you being unkillable with Crix, right? And Curse Scroll in the lot. So, would we rather have that meta? No, but do we need a meta where someone can get 2 or 3 assists in a row and then now they one combo you? That doesn't sound like a healthy meta, man. That doesn't sound good.
Control online.
Ramp wants to get in here, but dude, I mean, how much can we really get in here? No way! He blinks on me, man! He blinks on me and ults me, man. Skylar's got him in a bad spot. Kill his ass, Skylar. Kill his ass, kill his ass, kill his ass. Get him, look at that. One beam, one beam, one beam, and he's gone. One beam and he's gone. Hope it was worth it. I like burst metas more than tank metas, though. Yeah, so like that's where we're trapped at, right, Frost? Like, you know, I didn't like the Crix meta where someone just builds Curse Scroll and you can't kill them. You know, I didn't like that meta, but I also don't want to get one comboed off of the first instance of CC that hits me in any team fight because we're having more and more situations, and this does piss me off pretty often, and I'll point it out when it happens, right? We're having more and more situations now with all this damage going around where you will frequently not get a single input. I misstepped one time, or their Argus got lucky, or whatever it was, one time, lands the stun on me, I don't get a single input before my entire health bar that was full is empty. That's not, you know, maybe if I'm behind multiple levels, that's understandable, but not in, like, regular game states. Like, they're probably coming across for us. Not even a clear. Yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah, with the current time to kill, it's like, okay, I took Cleanse Crest. Why? Like, if I hit Cleanse Crest on the first form of CC, I'm probably still dead. Like, it's just it's ridiculous, right, Frost? I mean, it's. Yeah, that's just a balancing. That's the current state. And when they did when they started balancing the last Eternals, the original 12. They pretty much all just got nerfs, right? They took the general power down from all the old Eternals, so I think they just have yet to do that, basically, to this set, but they're going to have to. You have to pre-cleanse. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is you like, what was it the other day? I was playing with that Minor Blessing that gives you a cleanse and the tenacity when you go low health. It didn't even make a difference. Like, unless it comes with literal, it gives you tenacity. Unless it came with literal CC immunity, I don't think it would really make a difference. Because like you're oh great, I got a cleanse. I went low health, got a cleanse, got tenacity. If I'm low health, in order to get the cleanse, it means I'm already dead. Like there's no, so it's like okay. And now we have this one that's 3% max HP when you get immobilized. That one, there are, if you're a really big hyper tank, 3% of your max HP is, enough to where it's a meaningful heal probably. Especially if that's pre-heal boosting items like Void Helm and stuff like that, so. You know, there's tech to be had with that one, but dude, like a low health cleanse, unless you're an HP bruiser or a tank already, a low health cleanse isn't going to get you out of any fights. It should be 60% health. Yeah, that way at least maybe you can have a time to react. you maybe could have time to react and survive, or at least blink. That's the thing. That's my thing. I get it. There's gonna be in a meta with high damage potential. There's gonna be blink or die scenarios. I'm all good with blink or die scenarios. Sometimes there's got to be blink or die scenarios in games, in MOBAs. What I don't like is when I don't even get the opportunity to blink. Like, when I die in these engagements, and it's because, like I said, I misstepped one time. I stepped in a Murdoch mine. Argus got a lucky stun on me through the fog wall. Whatever it is. Pelica Hitbox did some cheesy stuff to me. When I have my blink available, and I don't even get the time to blink, because that first CC landed on me, which means I'm guaranteed dead, it's just like, it doesn't feel like it's fair. I mean, I would like a fair fight. Not just a who landed their CC first, they get to win fight. Like, that doesn't... I'd like to see some more decision making than who can hit the first hard CC, right? Even a tank at 20... That's where we're at on it, right, Frost? Like, even a tank at 20% health, unless you've got another low health heal, and most of the low health stuff procs at 30, so it's like... Even if it all procs at once... You probably still need your blink to get out, even if it all procs at once. I think we're going live core. Yeah, I think we're going live core. We've got plenty of mana regen. We got Marshall now. And the count is 15-3, another extremely one-sided game that should have been surrendered at 10 minutes. Just as our 80+% of all Pred quick match games. Just so one-sided that it should be over at 10 minutes. I'm actually about to do I might make it as, I don't think I'm going to make it as a short, I might make it as a short video though. A look at my average game time since the patch, because it's been really disappointing. There's Revenant Blink. Ooh. Don't get caught, Sky. Oh, they're surrendering. Yeah. Rough, man, rough. GG. It's just so one-sided. It's not GG. It's not GG, guys. It's not good game. It's not. It's bad matchmaking, man. I'm afraid if this game lasts long enough for a meta to change the meta, and I hope it does, they will use it. They might just go to extremes. Like, we're in an extreme burst CC meta. And, man, we have been for a while, and then it's like, it just gets worse, right? Like, people will issue complaints, be like, dude, this meta's ridiculous, CC's way too strong, I didn't even get a single input before I died. Oh, okay, so we need to make it more. We need to add Weld that procs low health bonus damage to guarantee that you die. You know? We need to add Sartorial so that carry that gets ahead is uncatchable, right? just too much. It's just too much. But I was looking at my quick match games here, and I'm going to be able to sort on pred.gg by just my quick matches to make it fair. But look at my quick match games, man. We had a nearly 27-minute one before that one. That's on the longer end of quick matches, man. That's a long match, 27. Because I mean, look at the rest of them. 15. Played a lot of brawls. There's a 32. That's another long end one. 28, 21, 16, 17, 11, 27, 24. To get one over 25 minutes is that was actually a 24-minute brawl. To get one over 20 minutes in quick match is like less than 50% of the time, right? So channel memberships win. I want my pirate hat, damn it. I can fast track that. I can actually probably have that ready next week. The only thing that I've been working on is gifts. I want to have a set of gifts to come with the channel members, but they have to fit YouTube's requirements. So it's got to be maximum like 1 MB, and it's got to be a 1:1 ratio. Anyway, I'm making those. Hopefully they come out as like how I want them, but CC doesn't matter because you can't kill a player. Jungle buffs that can't be done because they're standing nearby and you don't want to fight half an hour. Maybe win one team fight. Right, they might go to extremes like that. God, we had such a good balance state back in like 1.12. Not 1.12, like um, 1.02, like 1.2. Those type of right there around 1.0. We had a pretty good balance state, man. I don't think we really didn't have the issues that we're having now. Let me get a bathroom break in here though, because I already finished my can of my blue can of water here. Then we'll queue some more. Kind of a rough one there, but I don't like these one-sided games, man. They're disappointing. Do you think Nell or Crix works better on Gray? It's going to be pretty team comp dependent on that one. Go back. I think the majority of the time with his health scaling, like Crix is. I mean, what does his health scaling actually look like now since they readjusted it? Sacred Oath has 4%, and then the ult is missing health, or it will heal based off missing health. So you'd like to have a little bit. And then your regen is based off of max health as well. I mean, most of the time Crix is really good. If you're against a tank in solo lane, though, you'd probably like to have the Nell. Because he's gonna proc it. He's gonna stack the rust super efficiently, right? But you've got options. I mean, do I have any recent Gray games on here? Gray Jungle. It's Gray Brawl. Gray Brawl. Gray Brawl. Okay, so no, I don't have any actual recent in lane ones. But I would imagine Crix, because he scales a little bit off of health. Yeah, and you're probably building almost all health items on him. And you're probably building Aegis of Aguilar on him. So it's, I mean, because he's a low health fighter, so you want Aegis like almost every game. But that being said, you want Aegis every game. So why not get 10% or 20% total armors on top of the Nell armor that you've stolen? You know, that's also on the table. So you've got options, right? Percent damage bonus on max rust over the old haste. Um, if you're consistently if you're playing a hero that's going to consistently apply the max stacks, then yeah, 4% plus 0.3% per level. What does that come out to? You know, like 9-ish percent, 10-ish percent at the end of the game. Oh no, actually, yeah, actually it'll be close to 9. That's not bad. I mean, that's not as good as Manta Scythe, right? It's basically as good as Manta Scythe passive, except you don't get that much at the beginning of the game. Like if you're talking about the 1v1 scenario in solo lane, right? Manta Scythe could give you 8% bonus damage against them right at the beginning of the game, versus 10% at the like when you're at max level from being at max rust stacks is not. I mean, it's all right. It's great for team fights late game, but I mean, you know, it kind of reminds me of how Pillow sounds like a worse Thorax in 1v1s. What's your rank? I think I don't even know. What are we, like, bottom of Plat 2 or something like that? What does it say? We're at 1044 VP. Yep, so that's Plat 2. Little Plat 2 action. Haven't ran ranked on this new patch yet. Might end up running some. I think that hotfix tightened a couple things in a little bit. At least it fixed the wording on weld, which is great. And it was a Tiny Titan nerf in there too, which is pretty cool. Might only be like 1 or 2 games from Rena 10. Gonna watch this new vid, word, go back, word. Check out the tiers, check out the tiers. I mean, really nothing to. I haven't played much Howie recently. I actually haven't played much Argus at all recently. I don't think I've played him once since he got that. Oh no, I played him once on patch day, but I have not played him. I've not played him since. And Vesh just seems really straightforward. But what if we just go? Let's go Zyrus maybe. He said ban Fang Mao every game. Please ban Fang Mao every game. If you're playing against me. If you're on my team, please don't. Please don't. I think Zyrus is a kind of a throw here, but I don't want to use any of the other ones. I'm tired of using Vesh, although it's probably better. I want to try this Cold a week. Bonus damage to minions should give me stupid clear. I've used it before on a lot of other mid laners. I want to see if I can make something happen this game with it. I just wish there was a Blessing 1 here that was more valuable to me. It was it was sad. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Like, and that's the thing about making the tier list is people don't understand that. Where do I put these heroes, right? Wraith, Yuri, Wukong, um, you know, like where do you put those heroes, right? You know, like if I put them in S tier because I saw one dude who's top 500 go crazy with the Yuri and win the game for the other team, that doesn't really reflect well on the average player base. But then if you put them towards the bottom, People come in there and say, "Why is Feng Mao in D tier? He's a must ban." And it's like, okay, dude, he has a bad win rate. Like, people are not winning games with him at a high rate. Like, what do you want me to tell you? The numbers are what they are, dude. Um, Missing mana restore. I'd really like Algrod. I'd really like Algrod. We should have pretty fast wave clear. I'm debating if I even build combustion second. Let me get off the screen. I want to try more tank builds, but can't because people don't know how to deal damage. That is true. That is unfortunately true. Say that because they go up against those heroes that know. Right, right. I mean, and if you're playing, if you're, and like I don't want to, there's nothing against the people that are doing this or the people that hold those opinions. But if you're playing, if your predecessor experience consists of 75% of your total playtime is like at high rank, like diamond ranked lobbies and stuff like that, you're gonna see a lot of those people that sweat on those heroes and carry games with them, and that's why they get banned. That's why you ban Feng Mao. That's why you ban Seereth. It's for those reasons. You don't ban Seereth because of the 60% of the players that get cooked with her. You ban Seereth because of the 40% of players that will win their team the game with Seereth. So, I get that perspective, but like when everyone from bronze up to Paragon are getting 60% win rate shenanigans out of Rampage, like you need to be banning Rampage, right? We don't need to be messing around with this Feng Mao ban. If our jungle doesn't want the ramp, we need to be banning ramp, right? But for a long time, the bans anyway have been pretty based around jungle, so. It's barely worth considering banning any other role outside of jungle anyway. So, if that's where you're at and you're like, and that's what I said in the tier list too. If you are scared of the Yuri, if you just, yeah, let's just say if you came out of a diamond ranked game and the other team's Yuri cooked you, there's like a 99% chance she's going to be in your next game. If you immediately requeue, she's almost guaranteed going to be in your next game. So just go ahead and ban her. Like, there's not enough players playing this game for there to be someone else that just happened to find their way into your game, right? Like, if she was a problem last game, go ahead and ban her. I'm with that. I'm 100% with that. But you just gotta play to your strengths. You gotta play to the highest winning rate junglers, in my opinion, most of the time. Which is why I don't really mess around with the Rampage right now. Alright, let's get Algrod. Let's get Algrod. The missing mana restore will be really nice with Algrod. I'm thinking I kind of would like Combustion next item, though. It's going to add more than Entropy. It gives me plenty of mana. I won't have to worry about mana sustain because I have the Xyrus Minor Blessing. So we should be okay. Yeah, I think I'm leaning towards Combustion into either Magnify or something like that. This man is nuts on the Wukong game. Well, you would hope so by now. He's got a little bit of Wukong practice in. Really?
Forever in the play.
I'm trying to conserve my blink here. And I was able to do it because these guys suck. God, dude. I'm not... You guys know I'm not an egotistical player, but... holding my blink on them there? Oh my gosh. Boys, that is... You have to force me to blink there. You have... Like, what are we doing? You have to force that blink, man. Yeah, that's a disappointment. We haven't seen a lot of Scarlets do well in jungle anyway, but maybe this Scarlet will surprise me, and that was just a blown engagement. I'm not even... Oh, yes I am. Alright, there's her blink. There's her blink. Okay, that's incredibly rude. She's waiting on that on that bug. Oh, does somebody? No. Okay. I need max level machine gun. Need max level machine gun pretty bad. Could have helped him with that seedling, but God, the clear is so fast on Argus. With or without the Zyrus bonus. Could stick around for the tower gold, but we'll back it. Don't have eyes on her. Don't have eyes on her, boys. Don't have eyes on them. They're probably taking Fang. Yeah, that's fine. They get first Fang. Our Grux is over here, so... Dang, almost made it to that tower gold. They're not on Fang, okay? She was just taking her sweet time. Unless he's on it by himself. My ult's also back off here. Unfortunately, I suck with Argus ult, dude. They keep changing the flight speed, and at no point have I like been good at hitting it. And then it's faster. It's actually really fast when you have the augment. Now, they buffed the flight speed a couple times. Better clear that damn wave, Gadget. I know you want to throw stuff at me, but brother, you've got to clear that wave. Brother. All that? Holding the wave, all that shenanigans for that? What are we doing, dude? Top 100 hero shooters in Brazil? Is it? Fred's gotta be... It's free, so it's gotta be up there, right? It's gotta break the top 100. How many are getting placed above it, right? Everyone that you can think of the name is placed above it, but you gotta assume there's like at least maybe another 10 or 20 that you can't name that are above it. So, I mean, it's safely in the top 100, right? I've been going so far though as to say Cam top 50. I think it can make top 50 this year. This year. Right. Top 50 of 2026. May not be top 50 of 2027, but right now I think it makes the cut. I think it does. She goes Alkrod as well. More tower gold on the ground that I don't get. Missing mid spam. Okay. Missing mid spam. They both get killed. Unfortunate for him. Speak mid lane. Just spamming missing mid. Scarlet's on left. We would have had a free swing at Fang potentially if jungle wasn't also on that rotate. We could just go ahead and back for Crest. Yeah, and Combustion. That's a pretty valuable back. I don't think Gadget... I can clear this wave. I don't think Gadget really pushes minions on me that fast. We also have max level machine gun now, so we're pretty much straight. Can we get a poll? Do you think Pred or Concord was better? I'm not familiar enough with Concord. Did not spend the 3,000 plus hours that I've spent in Pred on it. Can we get a... I could switch the poll. I could switch the poll after this game if we want. I think in this chat, Frost, there's not going to be as many Concord supporters as Pred supporters would be my guess. Because, I mean, I'm not familiar with it either. Now, if you would have said, like, Paladins or something, like, okay, you know, that's a more well-known one. Sony had to shut it down and remove them from stores. What was that the was that the one that I think it was because it was Sony made that had all of the like woke all the new woke mob stuff in it, and like it had pretty woke advertising and stuff as well, and then didn't work out. He's trying to grab this. I wouldn't mind trying to support him on it. Looks like they've probably got it, though. Oh, no, they're not even close. Okay. Is he tank Grux? What the hell? Oh, he's Overlord. Yeah, he's not doing a lot of damage. It was playable for... That was the one that I'm thinking of. Yeah, because I remember it was made... that game that I was thinking of was made by Sony, but I don't even remember the name of it. Just remember, like... voice actors for it and stuff were so hyped. Like, LGBT voice actors and stuff were so hyped to be, like, represented in a game, and it got a lot of advertising for it, and then it was, like... It just completely flopped immediately. I do briefly remember that. But I mean, it's Sony. What do you expect, right? It's like asking for something good from EA at this point. You know, they had a time where they were producing good stuff, and it's the market is what it is, right? That would be the one. Yep, that's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, that's a shame, man. There's been a lot of big flops recently, though. I don't think that one even... I actually don't know how much money was spent on that game, but probably a lot. But not as big of a flop as, like, Skull and Bones and some of these other recent flops, man. EA don't give a shit. EA... It's almost amazing how much not even Activision, Ubisoft and EA have run Siege into the ground, because not that when we were playing it way back on release day and stuff like that we thought, oh, this is going to be the next generation shooter for years and years to come. But it was a damn good game, and it was a damn good game 5 years ago. And now it has just been so run into the ground that it's like, you go play Siege right now, man. If you like shooters, go play Siege right now.
Enemy tower is
It's not what it was. It's not even close to what it was, man. Got him. They will run it into the ground. Cost 200 mil? Oh my gosh, dude. That's yeah, that's a tough loss to eat for Sony, huh? That's a tough loss to eat. Yeah, that's rough, man. Well, I thought it was just a single player. Like, was it a live service game? I thought it was just a single player story game. I don't know why they would remove it from stores. Maybe I was not familiar with what genre of game it was. It's like the amount of like LGBT voice actors and stuff. I can't imagine that would be. I guess that could be in a shooter for call outs and probably be in a couple of different genres, but it was a 5v5 live action hero shooter. Oh, I do remember now seeing some of the gameplay of it. But all of those hero shooter gameplays run together, man. Like, do they not? Like, there's so little that to differentiate them unless it's a hero shooter that you actually play. To me, they just all look so similar. Oh, and for it. Mr. Old. Get out of here, Scarlet. Get out of here, silly Billy. 200 million is the cost to create Concord, but not including extra expenditures. Right. That was the cost to create the game. Estimated to be more than 400 mil. I mean, how much did Skull and Bones lose, for reference, if you're looking this stuff up? Surely Skull and Bones lost nearly the same amount, or more, right? I would assume more, because it seemed like it was a much longer, extensive production, but I think I am going to just go World Breaker here. With seemingly the price tag, a lot, if not all, hero shooters are free. Concord was 40. That's definitely, well, that's also been just the trend in the gaming market too, right? Like, these remasters come out and they're full price. These games that seem like they cost nothing to produce come out and they're $70, and it's like, come on. Yeah, like, why would you pay $40 to play Concord when I guarantee you Marvel Rivals, was gonna always be a better experience for a hero shooter. I mean, Overwatch, Valorant, these games are still out that you can go play right now for, and have a huge player base to hop into, have years of content to hop into. Why would, Concord would have to have a really good draw. He blinks it. I'm available for Fang. Speculated costs around 200 mil to make. Ooh. Okay, so we're just all cooked here. That still stunned me? Okay, man. Truly. Duo. I'm glad y'all are having a good time, but... like, truly, guys? That's insanity. It's embarrassing that they couldn't kill me, but... still, guys, like, come on. I realize that once again, for the third game in a row, this is an extremely one-sided game. Yeah, Yeah, Skull and Bones just it was in development for so long too, man. It had a lot more technical development to be done to it than Hey, there we go. Somebody's gonna do something on this team. Somebody's gonna do something on this team. I really like Worldbreaker on Argus because it stacks with your Disintegrate. It's basically the same passive, functions essentially the same as your Disintegrate passive. Just stacks up more damage the more times you deal damage. Almost one bill for 2,500 players. That's the most disastrous launch and the press that it got around it, that Skull and Bones, that I can remember in recent history here. I'm trying to think of another one that stuck out as that disastrous because it was so hyped up and it was so like seemingly overproduced and everything just for it to flop that hard. But I can't really think of one, man. That was a disastrous one.
None can challenge my intellect.
It's a disastrous one. We don't have mid here. What do we do now?
To obliterate.
We got two over there. But we can't really like swing Fang or anything. I could go over there and defend tower, but then I'm just gonna give up mid. I mean, I can get over here and somewhat do something, but I might clear an extra wave mid before I go for World Breaker. Because, yeah, Gadget's already got a wave here. I should try to speed clear the next wave so I can back and not miss any minions. Or I could grab a river bug here, but um all right. Hey, we're trying to turn this one around. We're working for it. We're working for it. Oh, we got the pred cost breakdown now too. Uh-oh. Hold on. I guess we are gonna probably go Caustica. Now let's go ahead and go Entropy. Let's go ahead and go Entropy. It adds a lot on him. We get the pred breakdown here. Average annual cost around 8 to 9. Full production life cost less than operating cost of those games, right? Oh yeah, for sure. This game does look good, man. I mean, they had a lot of assets. They got a lot of assets for free, but they've done a good job with it, man. Looks wise, I mean it definitely looks more impressive than Smite. It's a completely different graphic design theme than Smite, but I think most people who are interested in playing it for its looks are not interested in playing Smite because it looks poor or cartoony or whatever. Like it's. I mean, I can stay here, but they're not pushing. I just give up minions to mid lane, unfortunately.
My powers are getting more and more.
Uh-oh, somebody's nearby. I could get a hold of this crunch, but yeah, he sees me. He's got 3 levels on my solo laner, but I'm the same level as him. He's gonna just kill her on green, yeah. This one's wrapped. I hate it for us, but because I'm trying to fight back pretty well, but unless the entire rest of my team, other than me, just turns something on here, I think we're in a really bad spot. All right, hold on. Grux is trying to swing this fight. He gets caught by the gadget. Dang, I hit her with one of my projectiles there too. Hit her with one for 600, it wasn't enough. Only hit her for one for 600. Wonder if I could burn shape. Probably not. Taking the opportunity to break it down, hell yes. Hell yes, Frost. I mean, and it's... And I always try to, whenever I do have negative things to say, which unfortunately is kind of often, about Pred and about a meta, I do usually want to put it with the caveat of the rate that these guys work is insane, the rate that we get content out is insane. You know, like for the size of their dev team, what they've produced, although it has often lacked direction or wise decision making along the way, is impressive for what they were given. And you know. Dang. Oh, that one hit too. I managed to hit one, and it wasn't enough to finish. Had to have got her low. I'm doing mad damage. Just winning its 5 Richters. Muty and Infernum values are insane. I bet so. That tanky ass comp. Wanton Warden just everywhere. Giving him a ton of free healing. Alright, so if I hit stun, if I hit full combo on Gadget, it should kill as long as she doesn't have blink. We're at not even 500 power without Ob Crown. Ob Crown's gonna double our damage output probably.
I'm ready to obliterate.
It's pretty solid right now though. It's not bad. I don't think we're even gonna get a swing at this Fang, huh? We could pick off Duo and maybe get a swing at it.
My brilliance knows no bounds.
I won't have a word for it.
None can challenge my intellect.
And he wards the front of it. I don't think they're targeting Fang right here. I think she just dewarded. She has to blink or die. I probably, if I was good enough with Argus Ult, I could probably finish her there. I need to practice some with it. I need to just be popping it on shorter cooldown and trying to hit it on these guys, because it could swing some of these closer fights if I actually hit it.
An enemy tower is under attack.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Wanted to make sure we could at least get one of them there. Can we get this Fang, please? Let's just sit here and blast it. I definitely fumbled, I guess is the best way. I definitely fumbled that engagement pretty bad. I missed a lot. I accidentally started my machine gun and then let it go, so I lost the cooldown on it. But fortunately, we're still dealing stupid damage, so it's fine. And I was able to hit a couple ult shots in there. Or else that would have been probably a loss because the rest of my team is struggling so bad with their engagements. There you go, boys. There you go. Think Crunch is coming for me? No, he's chasing the Yuri out. I think he's off your trail, Yuri. Yeah, I mean that was a big mistake, Crunch. What are we doing, dude? No, 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 just get on it, just get on it, just get on it, dude. Okay, 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 he's coming. Just get on it, dude. We gotta get this. She's Pillow Yuri? That's probably holding her back a good bit over there, huh? Demolished Crunch, that poor Crunch. Poor Crunch. He saw me there, and I thought when he saw me there that he was just going to back off because he knew that I was out of engage range, but he still went for the double dash on me. Was not advisable. But he did it. Lacks respect for the Argus damage. Speaking of, let's go get Ob Crown and start dealing double the damage that I'm currently dealing. Yeah, I'm now at 860 power with Tonic. It's pretty respectable. Particle Shredder is about to nuke. We're approaching 400 Zyra stacks as well. We've been farming very efficiently. Gotta be top farm in the lobby. Yeah, top farm in the lobby by a mile. Zyrus is here. Let me hit a stun on him. Oh, I thought that hit. Brother's gonna sit here and emote on me while I take almost his entire health bar with my ult. Keep emoting, Gadget. Keep emoting. I'm pushing orb buff minions in on you. And my autos are hitting for nearly 500 on the inhib. We'll take that. That's that Zyrus perks, baby. I can actually just walk in here and take it. It's the perk of Zyrus versus going Vesh. My autos deal 500 damage apiece to the inhib. There you go. Good finish. Alright, boys, alright. Hey. Let's wrap this one up. $643 a pop to the core. Yeah, I think I'll take some Zyrus action, please. I think I'll take a little Zyrus near 400. Actually, I probably was at about 400 Zyrus stacks there at the end. I think I'll take a little Zyrus damage on my auto attacks, please. Good turnaround for sure, man. Nobody on my team was doing anything. That should have been a 10-minute surrender. The Adele ends up 1 and 6. It's fine. She's the support. She had 6 assists. Yuri, on the other hand, got fried with pillow. Damage added here 1,500. Yeah, entropy I built that late and still added 12. Is pretty solid. Combustion's damage was, I guess, not keeping up as well. 23 to minions or 24 to minions is pretty solid though. Entropy's able to add that much damage building it late because I got Ob Crown on it. It had such a big power number. The Crunch still out damages me. Not surprising, I guess. The Yuri kind of fed. Top objective damage. Hey, doing my part. How about y'all? How about you, Skylar? You showing up on these fangs with that 0 objective damage? You showing up on any fangs? Nah, just let the Argus get it. He'll take care of it. He's doing better DPS anyway. Yeah, top farm by a mile, 550 creep score. I was I was getting up there on that gold lead on the gadget, huh? 8K, a little over 8K gold lead on the gadget. Hey. Argus is still good. Don't let people tell you his nerfs hurt him, because they really didn't hurt him too bad. Oh, is that a free? Is that a little free one? Okay, I don't mind that. Galaxy Orby. Don't mind that. Oh, JMO hit me with the invite. I guess these guys are on and chilling. Oh no, JMO's already in a brawl. JMO and Dragon are in a brawl. I've just not been that big of a brawl enjoyer. It's alright, but you know, it's just alright. It's not much more than that for me. That was a good. Let me open a beverage here. Let me open a beverage. That was a good one. Wash out the coffee mug. Oh, jeez. Crazy how little pressure was on me in that game, but also how much was asked of me that game. If you think about it, because like there was the gadget at no point had any pressure on us. The Scarlet was terrible at pulling off ganks. She really pulled off 0 successful ganks. So there was no pressure on me all game, and yet my entire team was losing so bad that I just had to I had to completely orchestrate how we were going to try to win that one. I had to keep an eye on the mini map. I had to figure out when we were going to go for objectives. I had to force the Grux to get on certain objectives that he was going to just walk right past. I had to manage all of the lanes at different times, which is why we had so much creep score. But to give my team some credit, they did not let inhibs go down. We were in a tough spot. We were way behind in kills. We ended the game behind in kills, but we didn't let inhibs go down. So, you know, even the Yuri, right? You know, the Yuri really struggled, but she didn't let her inhib get taken. I don't even think she got T2 taken by the end of that game. So, not a bad one, not a bad one. Because I mean, generally, y'all know my philosophy on ego and my general mentality coming into these games is not, to try to flex how good I am at the game and trash talk my teammates or whatever. But that was a rare circumstance where I was like obligated to try to make us win because the other team was so clearly bad. Like I don't like putting in the extra effort. I like clocking in. You give me mid lane. I'm clocking in. Oh, you assign. I've queued Phil. You assign me carry. I'm clocking in. I'm going to give you the best carry performance I can. I'm going to do everything required for us to win this game as the carry, and not much more. But in that game, they were so bad. It was like I had to go above and beyond and look around the map more and orchestrate objectives more and stuff like that. What's going on, Braden? If Tutorial's haste blessing worked, it would be the best. Does it not work? I thought it worked fine. Is it bugged currently? At the beginning of the game, you get 15 haste. At the end of the game, you get 28 haste or 27 haste or whatever, or something like that, right? Here's a chance to test solo lane Mourn. If nobody wants him, if the support doesn't want him. I think solo lane Mourn with the Nell with the Nell Eternal minor blessings that I'm about to show you is probably game breaking. There you go, just like that, folks. Didn't have any haste from it. Is it supposed to stack on using an ability? Isn't? No, it's just how much haste you get. It reads like this: abilities cost an additional amount of health, right, to cast, but this is not independent on if you cast abilities or not. Starting at the very beginning of the game, you permanently gain ability haste. At the beginning of the game, you gain 15, and then you gain 1 extra per level. That's all. That's the wording on it. It doesn't stack per ability cast or anything like that. It's just your abilities now cost health. By the way, here's some free haste at the start of the game plus 1 extra per level. That's effectively how it works. Now, how this Nell works, and like I was just describing to you guys, if you take this minor blessing to Peel, Rust automatically insta-stacks on everybody on the map whenever you hit your ult as Mourn, right? Well, when you do that, how much total percent attack speed and haste are you going to get? Around 40 if their whole team is up, right? Because it's 4 stacks per person times, or around 20? 4 stacks of 2%. It's 4 stacks of 2% times 5 people, so that's a lot of free. Now, you only get it for 5 seconds, basically, but that's a lot of free haste and attack speed after you hit your ult as Mourn. We're going to see how that works. What's going on, Dagger? We're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling, trying to run some quick matches here, trying to test out a little Mourn solo lane, see if we get cheesed. Probably a crunch. That's what it looks like here. I think we may have a pretty tough matchup into the crunch, realistically, but if we build... There you go, Satarial as well. They're all physical. Yeah, we're fine here. Okay, yeah, you got it now, Braden. So it's not when you cast an ability you get haste, because if they did that, it would be they would have to put a timer on it. Like it would be you gain the 15 haste plus 1 per level for like 5 seconds or 10 seconds or whatever it is. But there's no timer on it. It's just you start the game with that haste. That's how much you get. And then also your abilities cost a little health. It's still good because it's free haste at the beginning of the game, and it's not haste that's dependent on being at a certain threshold. Like Ion has the extra 30 haste when at full health, but that haste from Satario is just permanent. You just have that haste at all times, right? Which is pretty good. I think Vesh with Lich and Mind Rot is still a favorite of mine. Oh yeah, it's a classic. Gadget main currently, yeah. I mean, and what I've been telling people, and what I was telling people in the first Eternals tier list, if you're playing any mage and even some carries, you can just take Vesh and you don't really have to worry about it, right? Vesh just gives you doing all the things that you're already gonna do. Vesh just gives you more. Like you don't have to build around it. You don't have to think about it. It's just, and that's why I take it on Skylar. That's why I take it on Legion. You know, there's carries that benefit from it enough to where it's like, why not, dude? Any carry that's doing good ability damage, why not? I just get more ability damage. What does he have? Oh, he's. I should have looked at his minor blessings here. Extra gold, and he did take the permanent haste. Good God Almighty, that damage. All right, well, we're gonna be playing tower until we get armor on. This man's doing stupid damage. Not sure what else to put on Gadget for Eternals. A lot of people like Ion still. I think Ion is also a good option. Xyrus. Yeah, last game you saw me use Xyrus Argus. It works. It could work on Gadget as well. Probably not as beneficial as Vesh though. But yeah, I mean Vesh and Ion. Lotus. You could go Lotus Gadget. It's the third one that I would say is really viable, but. Good God Almighty, man! What in the fuck is that, dude? What are these damage numbers? That's absurd damage numbers, dude. That's insane damage. I get I didn't take a health item here, or health crest, but holy shit, that's insane damage. Off of not really any damage boost from the Eternal. Just from having 2 short swords? That 8 power isn't making that big of a difference. I mean, I guess maybe the 8 extra power plus the extra haste. Holy shit, that damage is unreal, dude. Like, dude, that's pre 3 minutes with just his starting stuff out of base. He can take half my health with one combo like that. That's insane. And that's with me having a little bit of armor stolen from Nell. Like, that's crazy damage. Like definitely borderline unbalanced amounts of damage, but I did it to myself. I took Mage Crest. It's what you're supposed to take in solo lane. We'll be fine here once we get armor on. We won't be fine because we'll never be able to run away from him, dude. We'll only be fine when we can 1v1 him. Damn, that sucks. And, brother, really? Does he need your help ramp? Holy. He's going straight into pin. Oh my gosh, dude. Yep, that's a sweat lord, folks. There he is. He should be dashing on me here, yeah. Because he kills me guaranteed, right? Oh, I missed that anyway because I suck. He kills me guarantee if he decides to run at me. So I guess I'm playing under tower for a while here. Get Elefrost up. We may have to go. We may have to go tainted second. I would probably not like to, but we may have to, because by then he's already about to be level 6. Yeah, I think we could potentially go into tainted guard second and be fine though. Feng Mao, you can't fight him. Like there's no chance you can fight him. Just a sweaty crunch player. Insta win early Eternal. He gets that gold at the start of the game too. I mean, it's just I can't run away from him either. Like I can't. Feng Mao can't do anything to him here either. He'll die trying to get this kill. It's just crazy because there's no it's kind of like the early game Bale and stuff, right? The only counterplay, like early game Grugs back in the old days, the only counterplay is don't fight him. And it's like, oh, what fun counterplay. My counterplay is stand in my tower. Like, What great counterplay design.
An allied tower is under attack.
Luckily, nobody else on their team is really doing anything yet. It's all 0 to 1 on the kill count, still here at 6 minutes. Two levels up on me. Smite 2 is looking appealing. Holy dude. One combo, one and the gap close, the instant double dash gap close to almost my entire health bar full combo. Wow.
An enemy tower is under
It's crazy. The sweat too, man, is just like I'm gonna need a towel from how already sweating. We might have to do some Smite 2 streams here soon if Pred's gonna be looking like this every day. Just the fact that if he hits the double dash combo onto me, I just die is like probably under tower. I probably still die. Pushes me, strategically waits, and then pushes me out of tower. The sweat, man, it's pouring. It's pouring out of solo lane. It's flooding into the teleporter. Mid lane, the river. It's going to be full. We're going to have to dam it up. It's going to flood the entire map just from solo lane, man. We'll put a drain in this teleporter when it opens. Oh, it just opened at 8 minutes. Oh, shit. I got to tell my duo to put their boots on. The water's rising, boys. He's already got Nightfall on. Holy, dude. That gold gain, though. That free gold is crazy. The water's rising. The water's rising in duo lane. Or it's rising into duo lane. I haven't got over there and put the plug in the TP. It's cool that he's not going to build armor, at least. I appreciate that from him. I mean, if we want Fang, we should be trying to grab it here. Why, Fang Mao? Can I cut this Legion off? Please tell me. Push him, Neon, push him. Oh, Neon, you're supposed to push him there. Okay, Mako pushed him at least. Alright, Ramp's still around. Hopefully we get the knife off at least. We bring all 5 for the first Fang, by the way. Bring all 5 for that Fang. It's all good. I didn't want to be setting in lane. Not want to be setting in lane. We're catching him. He's just gonna have 2 level. He's gonna be ahead in gold on us. He's got double our farm and he's got 2 levels on us. He's gonna have that all game, if not more. So like our counterplay to him is literally stand in tower, or stand at the tower edge. That's our only way we can do anything to him. Painted Guard is going to be the obvious second. He's building double lifesteal start. Come on, duo. Don't feed him as well, Fang Mao, please. Please, brother, why, man? Why do I come over here sweating out, have to deal with this crunch, And then it's like no matter what rotate I make for Fang, no matter how I like try to approach teleport, my team just can't, man. He can't even help himself from feeding the Kira a third kill. Like the Kira already got two, and he can't help. He's like, oh shit, she got two, she needs a third. Brother, please, man. Come on, it's insanity. He'll be soft if I can catch him. He'll be soft, but hopefully this game gets to go on long enough to where I can catch him. Doubt he can survive your CC. Oh no, if jungle jumps, Fang Mao doesn't have to hit much at all to kill him. The jungle's just having a tough time. He was gonna just completely bypass that Fang, and he just. Okay, I'm gonna ult. See if it keeps him alive. I guess it did. Good God, man. Good God almighty, man. There's no escape. There's no counterplay. It's stand in tower is your only counterplay, man. I got his dumbass blink back in exchange for mine, even though he's supposed to be sweating on me. What's going on here? Please, duo lane, stop feeding, man. Like, we have no chance of winning this game if I've got to play against this crunch and my duo lane feeds, dude. Like, come on, guys. Please. And the thing is, I know no one else in any of the other lanes is playing against anything close to this. Like, there's not a chance. So it's like, come on, guys. Yeah, he's going to kill whoever's there. It's just nobody's going to be able to get in melee range of him without dying or blinking. Unfort. Feng Mao is going to feed him an extra one here as well. Unfort. We'll surrender here, hopefully. The team should be on board. It's just a shame that I go out of my way to get the first Fang for us, and it's, you know, I go out of my way to not feed this crunch, and it's just not going to matter. These guys don't even figure it out. That long of an engagement, they don't figure out that the crunch is going to kill all of them. Oh, wow. Unanimous. I'll take that. Take that. And pick me up. This is solo lane. Watch your opponent play while you sit in the tower. Outclass her. And it's just crazy that solo lane is like that, right? Like, solo lane is just straight sweat or nothing, man. And it's fine. I've played a lot of solo lane. I know how to deal with it. I wasn't going to feed the crunch. He got me once early when I wasn't ready for the damage at the 2-minute mark. And then I respected his damage and was going to play around it. But, you know, that only works as long as my duo lane and jungler are also not feeding. Mako and Rev into Kira Adele. Might as well be Kira versus 2 trash cans. 11k damage. Holy shit, man. That is so unbalanced. That's so unbalanced. And it's not even like the Eternal's fault. That's actually just what Crunch is capable of now, I guess. Over 10k mitigated for ramp in that short of a time, too, is pretty impressive. He must have started armor with 8k healed. Not bad, I mean, we got the first Fang. We just really had no hope of turning it. No, Braid, I'm gonna be solo queuing here for a little bit. Boomer, oh, sorry, brother. I can get you in here, but I'm not gonna go to party chat just so I can keep talking to the stream chat. Oh, you're hopping in ranked. Sunblade's on as well. These guys are chilling in a party between matches. You know what that means? You know what that means. No, I'm not trying to run ranked. I will run some ranked with you sometime, though. If you want. I haven't ran ranked definitely in these 50 games, but probably in the 50 games before this as well.
Love guides my heart. Purpose guides my brain.
You know, get on that ranked grind. I can't run it with you if you're bronze. I'm too low for you. Yeah, you'll have to. I am going to. It'll be off stream, so you'll just have to. I'll just have to look and find you when you're on. But I got a couple other guys, a couple other friends that have been wanting to run some ranked, but can't on this profile. So I'm gonna at some point boot up my other profile and do like a long ranked run, but I probably do it off stream. So Crunch unfortunately goes well with all the new Eternals. Has his kit perfectly for. He's got a great kit. He's got a good kit. He does. He synergizes from that Satarial. Probably one of the best in the game, right, Shandi? Like he's probably because he benefits from the attack speed and the power a lot. He has great scaling and he needs attack speed for faster animations. So he's probably top 5 in the game. Any of those split scaling, he's got good mobility to back it. He's got good one-shot combos to back it. Yeah, he's got everything that you would want for that Satarial Eternal to work well for you. So I mean, I can see it. Obviously, Nell we know he's good with. Pillow makes sense. He's in range to proc it, and you're hitting abilities rapidly. But he does work with all of these Eternals, I guess, quite well. He's got enough in his kit. He's got enough splashed in his kit to get something out of all of them, right? I was watching Blue just not die 5v1. It definitely has the potential. And I don't have anything against Pillow. My only thing with Pillow is the people that are running it on ranged supports, or even like ranged mid laners, ranged solo laners, if there's such a thing, which there isn't. Ranged solo laners, right? People running it on these ranged heroes and then like never even procking it because they don't understand how close you need to be with to proc Pillow if you don't take the minor one blessing for longer range. I bet it cooks on Crunch though. I bet it has good minor blessings for Crunch too. Assuming you don't take the standard issue stuff that you should be taking. Let's go Ack. Let's go Ack. I tried Exarch on him last time. I didn't realize I wasn't going to be able to proc it as effectively as I would have liked. We could try. What do we want to try here? I could try Pillow. It just doesn't give me clear speed, which I don't like. I could try Weld. It doesn't really give me clear speed either, which I don't like. Could take the Taproot for the healing, but we could try it. I mean, I don't. Natural resistance is pretty good because if I have my ult, the cleanse should at least, if I'm spamming my ult, I should at least be able to get it off. And then Taproot will benefit us if we're going to go with some auto attack synergy here. We'll try it. Had a gadget go Pillow, and she was melting me, and I was playing Shimby with Pillow. Yeah. Normally cook any mid laners with Shimby. Well, Shimby's in a really good spot right now as well. I like Nell with Zinx, was hella fun. With Zinx, what minor blessings are you using? Are you using Mana Drain? I guess it has Nihil. You could go Growing Threat. You could go all sorts of different stuff there on Zinx. At support or at so? But you mean solo Zinx? Yeah, Zinx Curse Ring build. Yeah, it still cooks. They've tried their hardest to nerf it, right? They've tried their hardest to nerf Zinx specifically, and then also nerf some of the things that Zinx usually uses. Go Marksman here. Could go straight into Sky Splitter, but go Rapture. I think Rapture is just better than Sky Splitter. I know people will probably disagree with me on that, but I think it's just better a lot of the time. After 4 shots, you hit the ding, and then your passive procs, and you just speed. Yeah, you just run at them. You shred their armor and just run at them. But in the early game, it's not very much shred. I think people, they see like stacking percent armor shred and they don't do the math. It's not that much at the beginning of the game. At the late game, it's 20%-ish, which is a pretty good shred. And it's both armors, which is even more valuable on Zinks, right? Because you're doing a mix of magical and physical. So I'm sure it probably does go crazy on her. To me, it's the best one. I know it's currently leading in the poll right now, but to me, Nell has been the most, with the minor blessings that it has on it too. You can throw it on a lot of heroes, because who's going to turn down armor shred, right? I've a long time raved about how good Diamond Tips is on Idrisil for that percent bonus armor pin. It's a similar thing, right, with Nell. Percent shred, percent bonus pin, you know, which way do you want it? Same result. I could invade into blue side. She's almost certainly taking my blue side if she didn't pop out mid here. Maybe I'll just try to pop mid. A little bit of damage on her. Could go ahead and run straight to duo since my blue side's gone. Come on, man, with the Mako stun there. Good Mako stun, but I would have been able to get a lot of damage off if I didn't do that. My blue side's still up. My blue side's still up and my solo dies. Because I've done Zinks and Greystone before, and he cooked me this time. Was up against level 40 Greystone. That's a ton of Greystone gameplay. Had him sitting in tower. It's a cheesy matchup. I mean, he said, and he can't really build armor into that matchup because what is he gonna get out of it, right? Unless he's gonna build, he'd have to build Frost Guard just for the passive more than anything. The Frost Guard passive shuts Zinks down pretty well, though, I will say. When you're shredding armor, so it is what it is, but the passive's good. Hexbound could be good if you wanted to, like, have plenty of mana in lane as well. Just gonna try to keep speed farming here. We're behind in items. Neon's out of mana, though. Tried to pop up and let Countess see me on that ward, but she didn't want to. It was weird. How's our Sparrow support, or our Scarlet support going to play? He did go support Crest, but what does he actually take here to make it happen? Please don't die on me, Mourn. Probably sucks as bad as Crunch. Well, it's just, yeah, she just has range. She just has range that he's not going to be able to, and movement that's going to be quicker than him, more bursty than him. No, man. And my minions don't get any damage on her there. Come on! Why even have Weld? I've got 2 Weld procs on her there, couldn't finish her. Why even have it, dude? Come on. I dove back on her and blinked so I could get a second Weld proc. She's gonna fucking invade my red here, too. No, she's trying to finish off this Neon. Just gonna check my blue side. That's unfortunate, man. I really wanted that Shinbi, but I thought the second Weld proc would get her. Neon does eventually get caught. So not the best Greystone in the world that you were playing against, right? I mean, for a level 40 Greystone, you'd think you know how to win games by then. That's a pretty good bit of Greystone. But yeah, Dagger, you did try a on-hit build and crit on Scarlet. I think her crit builds are going to be pretty hard to stop. Her crit scaling is with the fact you can build Alternator as well, and then just crit off your alternate ability for stupid damage. Ooh, good Mourn pickup. I don't think I can get to him here. Neon may pinch him, but I can't. You know, I could target Fang. If I get somebody here, that's fine. Count's gonna Ceret's on him as well there. They're gonna be sprinting at this. She doesn't have Big Knife, does she? No. Alright, we'll wait for blue. Now we won't wait for blue. We'll wait for blue. Wasting my time, but I'm not going to poke that Countess out either because we can't kill. She's full health mana. If we have Rapture off of this, we'll grab it. We won't. We won't have to go back to red side here. I'm not trying to pinch him. I'm actually just going to run back to this side camp because it'll give me enough. Just grab Rapture off of it. Cool that Greystone got magic scaling and all, but damn duo. I ain't got first item on, I ain't got crest on. Mourn gets jumped. Neon's fighting for it, but yeah, Neon's fighting for it. What are we thinking about going here? Bazzi would be nice. Citadel would be nice. Some haste would be nice. I love that I don't connect with that. Wow. Anti-heal wouldn't be bad. We could definitely go anti-heal. What are we doing, Count? What the fuck are we doing, man? The shit that these people do, it makes no sense, dude. It makes no sense. The only time that it really like confuses me is because, and I guess the reason it usually confuses me so much is because I'm so trapped in analytical risk reward. I'm so trapped in cause and effect. What am I looking for? What's the best case scenario? What's the worst case scenario? That I can't even consider. Like some of these plays that I see people make, I can't even consider it. It's not in my codex of considerations because the risk reward makes no sense. The upside makes no sense. And then people just do it, I guess, out of reflex because it's like ego. You know, like why does that Count try to chase me there in mid? What's the best case scenario? She's going to ult the full health Greystone. She's going to do what? You know, what is the upside? There's got to be something else you can do with your time. Yeah, well, they're probably cooked, huh? Yep. Yep. They're probably cooked. Unfor is a weird fight for them to be taking right there in mid. Yeah, it counts a little ahead, but Neon is playing well. No red side over there for Bastille. Mourn is probably dead, but I don't know if there's anywhere I can get to really help anybody. Yeah. Probably go Bazzi here, but Bazzi here for the shred would be quite nice. Trying to let him pick up that farm on right lane when he spawns. And then I need to get back to Fang side here as soon as I back. I got 50 seconds till my knife though, so we're just gonna back. And then head over there and hopefully be able to contest it depending on what happens in duo. I stopped my back accidentally there. Okay, and yeah, okay, man, truly. Truly, man. I mean, it's that out of control over here. Just hit your ult, Shimmy. Just please, just hit him one time. Hit it. Thank you. God almighty, man. Like, just to delay me from getting over to Fang side. It's crazy. Could I dive from here? I have my ult. Yes, I could dive from there. Am I going to? No. Fang's up. I'm not diving that fight. Fang's up. But we've already spent two. Yeah, look at this. Serath's already on it. We've already. And this is what I'm talking about. Can we have an understanding of what wins games? Me taking that fight and maybe picking off the Shimby, maybe picking off the Countess, does that win us the game? No, it doesn't help us at all, man. Yeah, and my entire team's dead, so they get this Fang. Whatever, y'all can have it. We're surrendering. Like, but nobody on my team is attempting to win this game. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, I mean, I would like at least one person other than me. Now, the Neon looked like she knew what she was doing. She probably has pretty respectable damage, man, but we can't make good decisions. We can't, like, come on, guys. You can't let me make every decision that leads us to winning. I need my team to make some as well. Lotus stacks on assists? Yes, Lotus stacks on kills or assist takedowns is the wording on it. Morgesh jungle build. Marrow. Lifebinder. Spirit of Amir. 16.5 Shimby damage? My god. I was barely trying to. I mean, I was trying my hardest to keep up with that Serath, but they kept giving her extra kills, man, that there was no reason to give her. It's rough. It's rough, man. A shame, a shame. But hey, we get out of it quick. Yeah, I'm only level 12 with Greystone. That dude that was level 40 has got to be crazy. Lotus is strong AF in Brawl. Yeah, Lotus generally you want the game to go long, but if you're a hero like Gid, right, who can proc damage and get a lot of free assists, then yeah, it goes crazy. It goes crazy in ARAM too. You can hit 1050 damage on Infinite Rock if they're under 40%. That's pretty insane just because you're talking about that on probably like a 3-second cooldown or something. Like with all the haste that you have at that point. Yeah, maybe not 3 seconds. Close though, right? Maybe it is 3 seconds. Depending on what you've got. Is there like ultimate healing plus damage built for Mori offlane or mid? I mean, you can't fire your ult consistently enough to heal off of it, to use it as sustain. If you take the heal on ult augment on Mori, it's like you're still not combat healing off of it, right? Because if you kneel down and they've got CC, they're going to hit you with it. Combustion and Tainted Scepter, yeah. I mean, Tainted Scepter's solid, man. Tainted Scepter's solid. And if you have a big power number, right, Tainted Scepter procs for a lot. Combustion scales off of power pretty well. And Gideon, it's not difficult to build big power, huh? It's not difficult at all. Throw Alkrod and Ob Crown on and you're halfway there. You know. My advice, Waken, would be if you're thinking about playing Morgesh, probably just load up Rivals, would be my recommendation. If you're really considering like Morgesh jungle, I would I would also consider Rivals, probably. Amulet is crazy on Mori. Yeah, if the whole other team is bad, yeah. Like if you're in a bronze lobby or something, maybe. Can we try a little Fang Mao? I haven't played Fang Mao in a long time. And nobody builds. I'm trying to think of the last time I saw someone actually build Amulet. I don't feel like anybody really runs it. Like even on the like big flat pin builds, there's so many other. I feel like there's better flat pin items. Like Amulet's just the bottom of the barrel for flat pin items. It's okay. Like it does has some unique tech. All right, Scarlet Rev. I don't really like this. I guess Feng Mao I can probably make something happen with, but I haven't played him in so long, man. What would you build on what on Mori? On Mori in like your standard rivals game? You shouldn't have to build anything, right? There's not items in rivals, is there? Did they add them? Um, yeah, you shouldn't have to build anything. Casting your ult gives you a shield. I don't really care for that. That'll work. Talk about Predwatch, Overwatch, Rivals. No, I mean, are you talking about Morgesh Jungle? Like, if you're actually gonna play Morgesh Jungle, I mean, you pretty much have to go Marrow because you just can't. You're not gonna be able to clear camps fast enough if you don't go Marrow, and then you probably have to go like a. You probably have to build Lifebinder pretty early, or try to start Spirit of Amir, or try to start Time Warp. Like that's probably you could start Lifebinder and try to grab blue. Mid Mori, um, it really doesn't matter what you build on mid Mori Waken. Like it simply does not matter. You could build tank Mori mid, you could build full lifesteal Mori mid. Whatever items you think look cool, just build those because that's pretty much it on Mori mid. Megacosm, like you're probably getting Megacosm at some point. Um, it's like I don't know. I don't know too much. We'll try Muty first and see if it gives us jungle clear now that it procs on minions. I mean, you could probably just put on auto build Wagon. I would start. Oh, I don't even know what I would start if I was playing Mori mid. It just doesn't matter because if you're playing Mori mid, you're just hoping the other team's bad. Like that's your, you know, like you're probably build wise, you're probably getting Megacosm. You're probably taking Vesh like almost every single game. There's not a lot of decision making Eternals wise. You could flex some other weird stuff, but Vesh is going to be the best by far. You know, people usually go Lifebinder cheese just for the life steal and stuff. You got options, but you know, Magnify Combustion or really straightforward. Could go for like an Alkrod build. You could go full ult build, but none of it'll matter if your opponent mid laner's good or their jungle's good or something like that. You know, it's Mori. You do, in theory, as Mori, have the potential to, like, turn games by yourself or flip games, whatever. But, realistically, that's the instance where that happens. The other team wasn't good, so it's like you probably could have done it with most mids. I don't think Mutilator is going to add that much to my clear. But I want to see, now that it's tracked stats, we'll be able to build it first here and then see. If I put on Bubble, does it block any of this guy's damage? No. Now you can block like Shape or like Seedling Burst with it and like Orb Burst and stuff like that with it, but... Yeah, it's cool that Mutilator works on minions now. We're going to try it first here. They don't really have like tanks that I'm worried about, but it's a great stat line. 15 haste, Omnivamp, solid power number, solid passive. I want to see how much the passive adds to jungle clear. This is the main thing. I'm also not a Fang Mao player, so don't have my blink to close the gap on these guys. They would have to step up. Also don't have my ult to finish the fight if they need it. That's not bad. Guess I'll just grab this. I was gonna... I mean, the Iggy's full health and mana. I don't have a knife for this. Okay, I didn't get that bubble off in time. I'm not going to have my dash. I'm going to see if this Gideon's looking to ult or not. I'd like to come back through for him, but it's... My dash is on such a long cooldown, I probably can't. Scarlet's running around right there. Alright, we're unfortunately a little bit behind after all that. We could wait this 10 seconds, I guess, for red. Probably got behind for all that shenanigans trying to mess around with Gideon there. Are we going... I wouldn't be opposed to going Nightfall here. Let's go double lifesteal to start. Probably not worth it, but... I think of what we want to go. So I could go Mesmer. They have a good bit of stuff I just like to avoid. Painweaver. Let's try Painweaver. I don't see enough people building Painweaver, and I think it's good. As long as I can have the hold enough mana to use abilities frequently. Painweaver is better than people realize. Sonic Echo is also a classic on Feng Mao, but can I get my dash back off in time for duo? They have me on wards here. He runs him to the other side. If he ran him to that side, I could have fought him, but they were contesting this other bug. She goes for my blue side. We can't. Can we get on Fang, get on Fang, get on Fang, get on Fang, get on Fang immediately? Please, please get on Fang immediately. She's stealing my blue side. I don't have the lifesteal to take this without Iggy. Yeah, she's stealing my blue side. We gotta just get this, guys. If I get killed by this fucking duo, come on now. He got me mid-jump animation with that shit, man. Come on. At least he dies anyway for it, but what a lucky pull to get me out of my jump animation like that. Alright, we're able to pull Fang. She gets a couple blue side camps for it. No big deal. And is able to run down our Iggy there still? That's kind of odd. If we just go into Draconum, my mana management hasn't been a problem. If we go into Draconum, Dread, or something like that. Or Draconum Void. That could be funny as well. I don't have ult back up for him, and they all ran that way. I realized I had Big Knife ready. This blue side camp's gonna be back up. Would still like to get Painweaver in the build, but I think Draconum just makes a lot of sense right now. And Void, we may go Void. I think Dread is a pretty good item as well, but Pain second. That's what I was thinking. Painweaver second would be strong. I was about to just go Draconum second, but maybe I should go Pain just for the damage. Dang, I could double blink on him and get him there. Cutting it a little close there. Cutting it a little close on him there, for sure. Attack middle lane as I'm tower diving over here in right lane. Get right on that, Iggy. Yeah, I think paying for the damage would be nice. I kind of need the damage going. The move speed is really nice off the Painweaver too. Just Draconum is tempting because I'm on Idrisil. Right? Like I'm on Idrisil, so I get armor value if I want to go ahead and go it. I'm going to go Draconum regardless, but I guess I'm probably also going to go Painweaver regardless, so... Mako, there's no way. There's no way. I thought Mako was not going to be able to track her down, but he's able to get her there. That's a good Mako play. Didn't look like he was going to reach her. Or he was going to reach her, but I just didn't think he could kill. That's just nasty, Rat. Well, those nasty Rat plays, huh? Look, you can back through tick damage now. Isn't that cool? I could also go Tainted. Could also go Tainted Trident, but let's go Painweaver. Shit's funny. I haven't built a Painweaver in forever. That Scarlet just barely gets out. No. Unfortunate. Fang's up, though. I mean, we can let those guys go and attack Fang. Okay, anybody? No? Okay, dude, I get her, but now you don't have a knife there. Y'all are supposed to keep me alive, not the other way around. I'm the jungler with the knife. Okay, we had Shimby's diving for that push mid, and our boys unfortunately can't win this fight. Come on, Iggy. She gets the... You give him the triple. And Revenant clean, yeah. Dang, man. Once again, my team really struggling. Shinbi makes a decent rotate to hold mid for us there, but we can't pay her back by getting the Fang because we just kind of choked that engagement. Iggy gave us nothing, man. Mako's giving us more than Iggy right now. Painweaver online, though, our clear and everything should be pretty quick now. Oh, yeah. We can pop bubble for Painweaver stacks, too. I could go straight back for it. Scarlet's around. Unfort. Oh, Scarlet's there still. He's just got to be careful, man, but he's not going to be. Trying to get some healing back. Oh. And I don't even have my dash. These guys are just going to run at me. Jesus, guys. No reaction. Mako's the only one looking at the minimap. Mako's the only one who's used the minimap this game. I did get the shutdown at least, and I've got... I need the Reeves and the Psy. Who is that? That's the Count and the Gid. I've got the other ones already. The Count's also 0-4, so she might not be a hard one to get. I'm gonna just stop rotating for you, Fang. If you're gonna run every time... Oh yeah, I'm the problem. Surely I'm the problem, Mako. Jesus, dude. Can't make this up. gonna stop rotating for me? Our support is claiming he's gonna stop rotating for the jungler. Brother, why are we rotating for the jungler? I need you to keep my lanes from throwing. I can take care of myself. Can I swing over and get this count? I bet with purple I'd get her, or with pink buff I get her pretty quick. I got next as well. I need to close the gap before she dashes though, so that I can dash on her. There it is. Just like that. Do have a knife, I just go for this cyan. Alright, there's one down, so now all we need is the Reeves. All we need is the Gid. We can probably make that happen. Let's go for a little Mesmer. It was not something I was planning, but we may need it. Probably pretty good value for us at this point. If my team's not going to deal enough damage, I need to at least survive long enough to deal the damage myself. Iggy came over. There it is. There it is. Alright, alright, that's my last stack. That's my last stack. Still chases. Because he's going to hit that, yeah. Still chases, which he probably should. I mean, that was a smart play. He's beating our duo so soundly. Imp first item, that's how you know he's played Revenant before. I do like that. I'm getting bonus physical pin. I'm getting 24 bonus phys pin now, so I finished all of my takedowns. That's pretty solid. That's kind of a good argument for Tainted Trident, though, right? It's a pretty good argument for Tainted Trident. Probably should just go full damage build here. Double Bubble Fang. We're going to try to get Double Bubble Fang online because it looks like we're going to need it. Granted, Shimby is cooking. And I do at least have my passive online now for all the bonus flat pin. Surely Iggy makes out of that, right? He's so close to tower. He just ults her off anyway. He got help there as well from the Mako. Nice. Should be a free Shaper if we'd like it. They're getting in a pretty big fight in duo, it looks like. See if any of this farms up. Nope. Nope, it's not. Mesmer, I think Tainted Trident at this point. We've already got our stacks online. Tainted Trident's going to add pretty reasonable damage. We could go Draconum Voidhelm last as well. Just to boost healing, but... Did they go? Yeah, they went straight to Fang. They deserve it if they're going to keep beating our duo that bad. And our Mako is clearly good. I think the Twin may not be the best, but the Mako is clearly decent. Double bubble. Time for bubble and make it double, folks. Shimby's just trying to end this game on her own, man. No, Mako's no, no. Just keep TB alive, man. Please, just push duo. Like if Mako just stuck duo right now, I think we'd be fine because solo lane's fried. Like their Countess is. Oh, never mind. Twin wins the 1v1. Let's go, Twin. Unfortunately, I can't really swing in an objective here. Thought you were coming to my rescue, Shimby. We should be coming to Shimby's rescue. She's the one cooking. If you're ready, Iggy, I can get on it. Their Scarlet's going to be on this side, and she's going to see us, but... we may be able to burst her down. I probably can dive her and hit next and everything and execute. What's going on, Clawhop? Shimby might end. Yeah, dude, Shimby pushed that side hard. I don't even have a knife for this. What's going on, Clop? Gotta go. Hope you're doing fine and having some good games. We've had some good games. A lot of really one-sided games. This one's a closer one. Oh, I have CC for days. CC for days. I guess we're just gonna go all damage. Screw it, dude. We've got Mesmer. That'll be enough. We might need like one-shot level damage to help our team not get cooked. Iggy in a little precarious spot there, but he's got orb, so he's not going to get one shot. That was a decent engagement for us. I went ahead and double blinked on the Rev because he seems like the biggest threat on their team. And I was hoping the Twin would immediately be able to finish him, but he blinked out, so it's all good. We clean him up in the end, and Shimby probably won this game for us regardless, right? She absolutely dusted that poor Countess. Countess, we're 24 minutes in, and first item orb Countess has not evolved orb yet. That's a rough look. Yep, Count dips. Count is going to finish this game without orb stacked. That's a solo diff if I've ever seen it. Try to get up here to him, but he got shadow realmed. She's just gonna finish game. Okay, well, hey, Shimby won us that game. I don't mind being along for the ride. I don't mind being along for the ride. I was playing Farming Simulator. I did get my 5 stacks up to get the bonus flat pin. Started doing pretty good damage after that, but just figured today, by the way, that Noxia on Shimby don't work. It doesn't. Damn. Like you can't hit 2 wolves, right? Back to back, because it won't. I think it has to be different abilities. Me and Mako were cooking. The Mako was on it. The Mako was on it. I mean, Twin goes 6 and 6. So does Iggy. Mutilator added 6k damage. That's not bad. It's not bad for first item. That's actually not great for first item though. Gosh, Shimby was cooking. I did bottom damage on our team. I was in the fewest fights. I was not taking fights because we weren't in very beneficial fights most of the time. Did have top objective damage, of course. Top healed. Top taken? How was I top taken? You want to explain to me how I was? I guess because she was mitigating it with her shields and not taking it. But how in the world am I top taking building all? Look at the build. I mean, Mutilator into what was going to be all flat pin items that I'm top taking. I was on Brawl, Noxie a second item. A lot of mess, so I don't know what was really happening right, but at the end of the game, 0 damage from item. Wow. That's odd. That's odd. I don't know why that would be the case, Klopp. Tank Mal. I did have Idrisil, I guess. But I don't think that was giving me that much. Like, for me to be top taken off of Idrisil, followed by only damage items. I mean, Mesmer with 250 health is the closest thing to a tank item I had on. Okay, not bad. Let me get a bathroom break here. Not a bad one. I mean, I like anytime you can get your passive stacked on Feng Mao, right? Little tank Mao for the goons. Little tank Mao for the goons. I mean, what was that? Scarlet's Farm. Yeah, she was ahead of me in creep score. GG, though. Gotta go sleep. All good, Klopp. Sire Goonie and Duchess, Little Paul Goonie. Let me see if she's sitting here. I doubt she is. No, she's not. I would get her over here and show her to you. The cam is better. Good. I'm just moving them around. I keep moving them around, and then I was really just trying to get a lighting setup where I didn't have the overhead light off or overhead light on, because the overhead light's back on now. But this one's fine. I just moved that one over there. The lighting setup I had going for the tier list video was not good. I know I had to do a lot of back end stuff to make it look decent, but this one's a little bit better. I'm still playing around with stuff. But appreciate you, Klopp, as always. We'll be back on here tomorrow. Back on here tomorrow. Same couple guys as we normally play with here. Kiki, we saw God get in here. I haven't played much carry today. I wouldn't mind some carry. I've played more jungle than I would like. What other carry builds have we not tried yet since the patch? I was thinking about Kira crit on hit hybrid. I was thinking about that the other day. We may go ahead and try that. I just don't know if I want to run Muty. Trying to fix my sleep, bro. It's 4:15 over there. Yeah, dude. You guys across the pond, you got it tough trying to tune in over here. Last video was fine. Yeah, nothing bad to say. Yeah, it's just playing around with it. People like to do the 245s, but and I'm in I'm French, so that is I do respect that. I had a French professor when I was in university at the senior level, real hard ass, but he made us work hard, and we learned for it. So we benefited from having to work so hard. But he always criticized how the U.S. school system was so lax compared to France, and it's like, come on, dude. We're senior level engineering classes. How lax is it, man? How lax really is it? But yeah, always appreciate it. Always appreciate all the goons, man. And the Cove wouldn't be what it is without all the goons in it, man. And shout out to the global goons, since Klopp mentioned it. Shout out to the global goons, man. Be tuning in late across the pond. Sunblade. I grabbed a couple games the other day with Sunblade. I know he's from. I don't think he's from France. He's across the pond, but I don't know what region he's in. But it's the same time difference. It's like, and then Wayakin, Wayakin's over in Pakistan. It's like when we boot stream, it's like 4 or 5 a.m. for him over there. When we're getting like into stream, it's like 7, 8 in the morning for him, and sometimes he's still on because his sleep schedule is just as cooked. Let's see how we do with this Pillow Narb as our support. To put critics on stuff, not on people, yeah. But it's like a huge thing for y'all. I feel you, man. I feel you. I feel you, man. I think you probably have experienced that the French people have a reputation for it that precedes them. We're going to go on hit crit hybrid here. But I don't know if we have room for Soul Chalice. We'll build it anyway, just in case we do. Narb goes missing restore. Okay. Hey. See how he does. We'll see how he does. Pillow on their Quang. Exarch on Mourn. They'll probably be sweating. Scarlet Mirror match in jungle. Whoa, that was a little... Whoa, what is my ping at? Okay, yeah. A little bit higher ping than usual. It's only at 50. I could immediately feel it though on those mercies. So eventually we'll first talk about the bad stuff, right? He maybe enjoyed it a lot. He maybe enjoyed it a lot. But it's just how it is. Yeah, it's just how it is, man. Yeah, no, for sure. Get some sleep, Klopp. We'll catch up with you in another one. Tuesdays also, this pertains to you and I guess some of the other global goons. Tuesdays are going to be my double stream days. So I'll do a post about it. It's going to be official going forward, but I'll do a morning stream my time, so it'll be interesting to see what time that is for some of our other guys, some of our overseas goons. But Tuesdays are gonna be double streams day, so we'll catch you whenever. I know you need to get some sleep. My sleep schedule's been cooked as well. Not going scatter is just such bad clear on Kira, especially when I have a support that can't clear with me, but oh, I got enough for soul as well. We should dip. The ping. What happened to the server on this one, man? See, anytime I back for Soul Chalice, I'm going to miss farm because they're going to have them constantly pressed on us. Yeah, even my Mercy actually coming out was a delay there from when I pressed it. The other... Dude, I have to go get Soul Chalice at some point. Like, this is... crazy. They're making me so... They're putting me so far behind. Legion can stop my back pretty comfortably here, too, if he wanted to, but he didn't. I'm going to go crit on hit hybrid, like I said, which is going to include nuke rounds here. Second, but probably tainted rounds right after. And then I don't know, I guess we're getting Sky Splitter for our lifesteal. Maybe we should actually go Sky Splitter. Nah. Well, I shouldn't need it early. I have an ARB. It'll just be for late game. Narb dipping out. Yeah. Probably should go straight into tainted rounds. That's just a blown fight. Unfort, unfort. It's crazy that even with Weld, I still need Vank to have a chance of killing anyone. Wonder if we should just go straight into Vank rather than trying to get a second. I mean, in theory, tainted rounds is like nearly a Vank proc, right? But a lot of the times, because it does bonus low health damage, and they'll be low health when it procs, but I was gonna blink ult on him, but that would have been if he's not level 6 and we are. What's going on, Manny? How's the games? We're chilling. Finally get carry. Haven't really got to play carry today. Finally get carry. Trying out a little something different on Kira. Of course, the game that we get carry is my highest ping game of the evening. But we're doing alright. We'll see how our Narb fares against this Mourn is my biggest question right now. Because, you know, the majority of the games, it just feels like Mourn is a better Narb, but if we can make it to the late game, you know, there will be Narb advantages. We're stacking Soul Chalice here too, so we're playing for the late game anyway. So unfort. Didn't even have enough mana afterwards to cleanse.
My path is my own.
Can't really give you much here, Scarlet.
Together we'll be gone.
Sorry, big dog. Pred community. Don't have the brain capacity to play longer than 6 minutes before surrendering in Brawl. That is rough. That is rough. I've thrown the surrender vote up in some brawls myself before, but only when it's like obvious that it's already over. Not at 6 minutes. But I tried to play some brawls in the midday window a little bit. I was getting brand new players. Like I was getting players in there that had played, like they just booted up, like it was new accounts, and it was pretty crazy. Seeing like Kalaris that have never played before and stuff. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see Manny on the Narb because I'm a Narb fan, but like Mourn it's just so good. But in the late game, Narb is incredibly strong. He is Pillow as well. He's going to have good team fight value for us, surely, but...
It was just
Need to get tainted rounds on before we can really start doing big damage. And Vank.
my thing. Purge ready.
Good God, man. All because I don't go scatter, huh? This is what I gotta deal with for not going scatter.
Hold it together we'll be gone.
I gotta wait. I can't stick around. I mean, I can't back. I gotta stick around
But thank you.
till I can get tainted rounds at least.
But thank you.
I don't think we're gonna get an opportunity for it. Not for the Narbolt.
Hold it together.
I gotta get tainted. I gotta get tainted. Big dog.
It was just you know your wares.
I think we unfortunately have to go into Vank too, because this game is just the way it is. You don't get to kill people if you don't get Vank. Our Skylet goes Manta, theirs goes Alternator. I've had good success with Alternator on Scarlet. I think it potentially does cook. I think we'll probably end up getting Viper this game too. Scarlet jumps mid. Take his ult. Going Vank and missing out on attack speed here, though, is kind of doesn't feel great. They already see the Scarlet there, so she's wasting her time. I know finishing Rezo is pretty good value, but I don't think she can catch him. Yeah, and that's fine. His burst like that just does that level of damage. Hey, talk about weld value. No bank necessary on that case. Weld was able to finish them off both for me. Definitely did not deserve those kills, but take him. Probably could have swung Fang there if mid didn't die in tower or whatever happened. People would rather dump win rate and surrender. Yeah, instead of just playing the game. And it depends on what game mode you're playing. Like, you come at it from a different perspective, you know. But the Scarlet, I was trying to say retreat to the Scarlet there. She was the one that was low. I don't like that. Damn it, man. Scarlet pulls up an ult. Okay, but dude, I mean, we can't even catch him here. I don't have my blink. Alright, we missed an opportunity at Fang. Yeah, Bank is actually going to go kind of hard, huh? Yeah, I mean, whenever we want to attack Fang. Jungler's not on that side. Jungler's not on that side. Don't path to Fang with Jungler not there, man. Okay, she's going to head over here. I could stick around. I'd like to get Vank up, but... Broken Wings blessing on Santa. Will that Kira move fast and ult? I hope so. Oh, he goes, Broken Wings bless on Santa. But you can't... Does it... Have you tested it, Manny? It should... oh... I guess it won't make you move slow. It won't make you move slow in your ult, right? You move full... You don't move fast, but you move full speed, right? Okay, I don't know where... I don't know how that fight disintegrated so poorly, but... And I would have really liked to have Bank before it, but it's all good. Yeah, what is the slow on it? Does it say here? Slowed by 30%. So yeah, you would avoid that slow. Yeah, that may be good tech, Manny. That sounds like good tech to me. That sounds like pretty good tech to me. Because it's a 30% slow for the duration. Instead, moving full speed. You know. And Kira's dash doesn't count as a... Yeah, Kira might be one of the better users of it, actually, because I tried... I looked around at the heroes, but so many heroes have move speed stems in their kit that you don't want to run it on, but Kira actually has a disadvantage, a disadvantageous slow in her kit, self-slow in her kit. So that is a good tech. I had not thought about that yet. Yeah, I mean, immune to slow, not bad. You could build, you'd probably have to build True Silver, really, though, like, to go full ult build, and because you're going to get targeted out of, unless your ult just one-shots everybody, but, which maybe it does if you're on 6 stacks of Satarial. But normally you want to go Vesh if you're going to go the ult build, right? So I don't know if, you know, it'd be a very different ult build than. Good God Almighty, man. Okay, I'm dead here. So, oh, Scarlet shows up at a good time for us. Good time for the Scarlet to show up, man. We were in a mess. And Legion hit his stasis there. It's pretty odd. Probably the only reason he stayed alive. No, I don't really like this.
We should team up more often.
I missed 2 autos. I missed 2 autos, man, and that may have actually been able to do a pretty substantial damage if they were both crits. Oh my gosh, man. I get my dash canceled 2 times in a fucking row, man. Why do I get my dash canceled 2 times in a row like that? That's so gross. I need some lifesteal. The Narb's healing me plenty, but I need some actual lifesteal to take care of myself. So we're gonna go Sky Splitter here. I was gonna go straight into either finish Rezo or like nuke rounds or something, but I like Sky. We get 38% attack speed out of it. It's pretty nice right now for us. You must curse and last. You must curse, yeah. I mean, and people are probably with Satarial building, I would assume people are building Rebirth, but I don't think I build that on Kira, right? They're at tower. They've got to sort that fight out themselves. Yeah, most games don't go long enough, right? That is the thing. That is the thing. If you're like planning a 6-item build, it's kind of unrealistic because you're not going to get to a 6-item build most games. I think Shimby's feasting. Is this the same Shimby that was sweating in my other game? Oh my gosh. Can she get the Penta? That would be kind of crazy. Oh. Gets shut down. Gets shut down. Three ults in a row. Dang, that's why she got so much damage off there. With Rezo up, our weld proc is gonna slap. with Rezo up. Yeah, the attack speed's going up now. We get total attack speed when we dash as well. Was nobody else doing damage there? I got in there and did a shit ton of damage. Thank you. I got in there and did an absurd amount of damage for only their Scarlet to die there. I guess Narb was maybe hurting before that engagement. I didn't really see. He may have been not able to stick around much there. I know I did a lot of damage and that I had to have. I don't know if we end up having room for Viper this game since we went Rezo, but we probably should still build it. It should just add a ton to our damage, but maybe we go Solaris instead. Nah, dude, Nuke Rounds. Nuke Rounds adds way too much. I gotta build Nuke Rounds. Nuke Rounds will add so much to my damage, actually. And to my weld procs from the attack speed. Back to it, Cap. All good, all good. Appreciate you, Manny, as always. Appreciate Manny. Long time goon, Manny. For sure. Good God. Found the Gideon, huh? We'll do more, the crit will give our tainted rounds more scaling as well. So yeah, nuke rounds is kind of a must here. But we're missing percent pin, aka Viper or Demo. And that would go a long way. We'll have a fair amount of flat pin, but not that much. Not enough to make up. Not enough to make up for not having any percent pin. Nuke rounds just adds a lot. Like, it adds to my ult, it adds to my mercy, like it adds damage everywhere, so I think it's a must. 55% attack speed, like I said, I'm going to get extra weld projectiles. Fires 4 plus 1 per 25% bonus attack speed. So that actually gives me 2 bonus projectiles just by itself, which is pretty crazy. They're all missing. How many of them are still visible? Yep, I knew somebody was coming through.
My path is my own.
I'm doing good damage. I've got stacks up and everything. Like, I mean, I'm leveled as well. I didn't have ult for him there. Whoa, 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 whoa! That beam lag! I could see the beam lava pool stacking up in front of me there, but the beam was still way out off of me. The ping there did not accurately display where the beam was. That was odd. We're about to have a lot of attack speed with nuke rounds.
An enemy tower is under attack.
They're just all over this. We don't have enough people here. What are we going last item? Viper. Probably should be Viper. Adds a lot to our auto attack damage. We're almost full build. That's crazy. But we should get in here and take this fight. Get back in there and execute him real quick. Better to keep him off the Fang. The ping. This is the highest ping game of the night. And it's making... It probably wouldn't be noticeable on most heroes, but on Kira, where I'm kind of expecting stuff pretty split second, a lot of it is noticeable. Like that double dash in that engagement, I should have got it off a lot faster while we were blind there, but... I'm hitting. I mean, I'm doing. There's no one denying that I'm doing damage here. I mean, this is pretty solid damage numbers. Let's get Viper up. Let's take the damage up even higher. That's full build. Full build at 30 with 3 fangs. Should be able to win our 1v1 pretty clean. Should be able to win a lot of 2v1s pretty clean if I've got ult and crest. Can you crest while ulting, or do you need to hit it first? Maybe we'll test that. I don't know if you can crest while ulting. Just take it. Take it, Narb. Oh, sorry. Okay. I don't even get to blink because there's a Gideon ult on top of a Legion ult on top of a Scarlet dive. There's no way that I'm worth that. Am I? I guess it is if my team can't get anything off of it. But we should get mid tower at least. Countess gets a kill. Okay, so yeah, it wasn't worth it for him. Good, good. Make sure it's not worth it for them to do that shit to me, man. I mean, I didn't even get the chance to waste my blink because there was a Gideon ult over top of me that nuked me. He hit me with a Cosmic Rift too. I never even saw that man, and he put over 800 damage on me. It's crazy. Never even saw the man come out of Fog Wall and he put 800 damage on me. This is magical damage Shimby, but then she also took Weld. I guess because she's trying to proc it with her ult. Got a Penta in Brawl. Hell yes. Hell yes. Leap. Lotus OP. Are you running the Lotus Gideon cheese? Pretty crazy she's unable to get that kill. And Narb, yeah, that's a horrendous throw from our Scarlet, who is 1 in 5. I guess I shouldn't be extraordinarily surprised. My DPS after I get the dash attack speed bonus is crazy. Yeah, little Lotus Gideon. Hell yes, man. Lotus is just so good. There's not many heroes that like there's pretty much no hero that Lotus is actually bad on. That's the thing. Like you can make Lotus value out of anyone. But specifically magic damage dealers, mages and magical supports or magical junglers, they get the most out of it by far because a lot of its minor blessings require magic power scaling. To really get good value. I mean, we're shooting fast and dealing good damage, man. The ult we're definitely not built around the ult, but the ult's probably doing good damage too. Big fight over here. Doesn't look like a good fight for us. We're vastly outnumbered in that. Vastly outnumbered in this fight. If they chase far enough, we could get them. It's all 5. Damn, I should have split push left. Damn, we're all going to die for no reason because I didn't split push. Okay, she's trying to get in here and get value. I've got Blink. Oh, that's so much damage. So much damage. With Vank, he survives it. Okay, okay. So much proc damage from Weld for that Quang to survive it there was kind of surprising. Oh, I'm not the one you want to fight, Quang. Not that low of health. Whoa, that lag. Be on Fangtooth's side if they want to go for it off the back of that, but I mean, we're doing, like, even through the lag, we're kind of doing crazy damage. There's another Fang for us. 800 on that Mercy crit? Yeah. It's not bad, that's not bad. No point in me grabbing this, but other than the fact that it should take me 2 autos. Shinbi, man. This Shinbi, like I said, she went for a Weld build, but not a Weld build. She went for Weld, but then just full, like, burst, magic power, ult spam build with the Astral Cat second. And it's working for her very well. Pretty good damage even to him with his health and armor. Gotta tell them on my way, that way they don't like try to make a misplay there and dive or something and get killed. And they're out of here just like that, folks. Hey, not bad. GG. Thanks. I definitely appreciate the Shinbi. Definitely appreciate the Shinbi. She was OP Narbash. Okay, Narbash, I don't know what your self-reflection looks like or what his ego looks like, but you're not supposed to be the one that types OP Narbash. Also, can we view his healed off of Life Core? Health restored, 332. Why in the hell would you build Life Core on Narb? That makes no sense. 2200 to heroes, 400 worth of executes on 4 executes. Not very much added from Sky Splitter, but good damage added to like monsters and minions and stuff. Not very much added from Viper either. That's okay. We probably have a respectable damage number still. Yeah. Yeah, the Legion did more, but it's probably a lot of ult damage. Yeah, I mean, it was our Shimby dealing 84.5 that really kept us in that game. Otherwise, we did not have much going for us. My largest crit was quite large. I guess their Legion didn't build crit at all because nobody else in the entire game hit a crit except for me. Odd, odd. Good damage to objective. Scarlet gets on more than their team. We obviously got all the fangs there. Narb with 45k healed is solid. It's, nearly double what their Mourn hit. You know what? Not bad. We were top gold for a reason. It's because we were top farm, 504 creep score. We will take it. We will take it. I know there's still a lot of goons hanging around in the chat here, but I think that's about it for me today, guys. I ran my fill of brawls in the middle of the day, and we just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 quick matches off. 2 of which being pretty hard-fought victories. I mean, I'm pretty happy with that stream, guys. I'm pretty happy with that one, to be honest with y'all. So check out the video on the hero tier list, and it's linked in the chat. Give me your thoughts on that in the comments. I know that one's kind of a long one as well. Give me your thoughts on it. I know it's very early into the patch, so it's hard to tell. We're going to have more to investigate when more numbers come out, but check that one out, linked in the chat. Have you been having games like this? Let me know your thoughts, man. I talk a lot in that tier list about specific heroes and stuff. So if there is a hero that you main, or a couple heroes that you main, hop in there, hear my thoughts on it, or don't, and just give me your build for those heroes because I'll try them out. We played a good variety. I haven't played Argus in a while, haven't played Feng Mao in a very long time. So it's good to give both of those a try and also win both of those games. I don't mind that at all. Played a lot of brawls, like I said, in the middle of the day. Brawl is fun, especially on double XP with the multi-hero picks. So we'll catch you guys in the next one. Hope you're finding good games like we were finding. Basically, it looks like, let's see, I would call that 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I would call that 3 good games out of 7. Hey, that's actually not bad. That's probably better than we normally do, so we'll take it. Thanks everybody for hanging out with us. Thanks again for 1,000 subs. I'm going to keep saying it because it's kind of crazy to me. We'll catch you guys in tomorrow night's stream. Check out the tier list and keep enjoying Pred, folks. Just keep enjoying Pred. Whether it's Scarlet, whether it's Brawl, whether you're in here for the double XP or you're just playing with friends, keep enjoying Pred, guys. Just keep enjoying Pred.